Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Y'all know it's been a minute, but y'all know it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. And let's see. Yeah, so come on in everybody, come on in. Let's go ahead and get this conversation started. And I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. For those of you who are checking this out on my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist, I want to hear from you. Let's see. I'm still here, y'all, so come on in. Do. What's up, everybody? Come on in. What's up, strangers? I know. I bet y'all like, damn, is that him? Hold on. There I am. Let me put that down right there so y'all can see me. What's up? Hey y'all, it's good to see everybody. It's been a minute, so do me a favor, share this, share this, share this. Share it, share it, share it. Make sure my throat was intact, because I know I only come on every once in a while now, and I want to make sure that when I come on, we have some topics that we can. Hey, what's up, Henry Allen? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, my friend, who's already early voted. Good for you, bro. So I thought I went one of my old school HBCU joints. Throwing a watch party, thank you. And y'all know when we get done, you know how I do it. When I get through sharing my thoughts, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite people on to talk to me. I want to hear your thoughts about it, but let me give my thoughts first, and then I want to hear what you have to say about this. I'm going to let some people get in here, and but in the process, those on my YouTube channel, Nina, how are you? Claude, what's going on? What's going on? And so those of you who are coming on, please share this live. Share it, share it, share it. Kevin Matthews, what's up, my friend? Share it, Kevin Matthews. Share it, Nina. Share it, Claude. Share it, Henry. Share it. Well, Henry's already done it, but thank you. So y'all, and Nina, I've seen your pictures, girl. You haven't aged a semester. You know, I'm like, well, damn. So what is your secret? Yeah, what's up, Kev? And so I want y'all to share this, and also because there's a lot going on, and I just want to talk about a couple of things. And because I think these two things are very important based on the climate that we're currently in, the election season, and people going back and forth, and what's going on in the news. And so I said, well, I can't sit this. I have to have a conversation about this. And so let some more folks get in, and then we'll get right into it. But I want to remind everybody, please, to share. And also, in case you have been living under a rock or you're just visiting from Pluto, I still have my book. My short story for sale is called The Greatest Pain I Ever Felt, my conversation with my actual biological father who never wanted to be found. And I'll keep pushing this thing because it's only 40 pages. And I've been told it's a quick read, a page turner, but powerful. These were some things that people have said, those who've given me feedback on the short story. And it's only $10. You can hit me on the Cash App. Nina, what's the question marks for? You look great, Nina. For real, you haven't aged a semester. Like, dang. Those of us who came up in the 90s, Nina, we look a lot better than these folks that graduated in the 2000s. I'm telling you. 90s, something about the 90s, those of us who had Grambling in the 90s. It's, we just look a lot better. We've aged a little better than those folks. Because they must have gotten to the heavy blunt smoking. I know we were smoking weed, but these folks smoking some heaviness or something. I don't know what's going on, but they're not living as well as we lived, I guess, or living now. But thank you, Henry. Henry said I enjoyed it. And so my goal is to get at least 10 people tonight to purchase. 10 people, so spread the word. If I can get 10 people tonight to purchase a book, that'd be awesome. Or at least hit me up on the Cash App. I have Cash App. And when you hit me on the Cash App or the PayPal, and I've just put together Zelle. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. That's all on my all on this page. $10, and I can and send me an email address, and I'll email you your copy, because in a PDF file or ebook format. And I really appreciate that, and just getting the word out, because I'm telling y'all, get it while it's on the ground floor, because I mess around and get this short story in the right hands. Now, don't look crazy at me if I'm all on Good Morning America and all on the white shows and all of that. They say, well, damn, he gets go to all of the white places. Well, you know, when white people touch stuff, I'm just here to tell you, a lot of stuff that black people just kind of look over because we're so familiar and so common with each other. And then white people, their systems get a hold of it, and then I'm shot to the moon. And I'm I'm shot into the stratosphere based on this little short story, and asking me questions about fatherlessness and what was it like growing out with a dad, and how do you think it impacts the mental health of black boys and black girls who grow without their dads. And so I'm telling you, this is how we look. We look like this right now when we're trying to start. But then I get big boy style. I'm not going to forget anybody. I'm just saying, right now, if I get 10 people hit their Cash App, their PayPal, their Zelle, or 10 people or more to purchase the book. So I'm just telling you, because I'm still pushing it everywhere. I push it on my Facebook page. I push it everywhere. But Jewel, what's up, my man? Share this live, and I'll get to it. I promise y'all in 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'm going to get to the topics. First, I'm going to share my thoughts on the topics. I'll let you know what they are. And then I want you to come in and chime in. I want to hear your thoughts. But share this live. And those of you who are on my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist, like, share, subscribe. Kevin, is that you, my man? Kevin Jackson, what's up, bro? Welcome, man. Thank you for purchasing the book, too. I appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you for your feedback, Kevin, on the book. It meant a lot. And if after you purchase it, everybody who decides, if you decide to purchase one tonight, I really look forward to your feedback, whatever it is. And Kevin says, it's that Spivey's chicken that keep us looking young. Or something, because we all supposed to be around here passed out, that high blood pressure, fooling around with that salt, seasoned salt shaker they had. And the more they gave, the more we loved it, especially on our French fries with that Faygo orange or Faygo pineapple orange drink. Yeah, I said it. So, so anyway, y'all, yeah, 10 people. If I can get 10 people to purchase it tonight, it'll be awesome. Or 10 or more to hit their Cash App, their PayPal is $ Black Man Mojo. And the PayPal is Rico Rivers, and the Zelle is I don't know how to work that. I think I'm supposed to, you say, hey, hit me on Zelle. I think I'm supposed to take your name, look it up, and then request it from you. I think that's how Zelle works. So I downloaded Zelle, and I'm testing to see if it works. So I have three ways in which you can contribute and support, and so I appreciate it. So Black Man Mojo is the Cash App, $ Black Man Mojo, and Rico Rivers for the PayPal, and Zelle, I don't know. So I'm looking for 10 people to purchase it tonight. That'll be awesome. So share this live. Now let's get to it. Eric Walker, what's up? Hassan, what's up? Hassan Phillips, what's up, my man? All right, so let me get to it, y'all. So I'm not going to delay it. And everybody on my YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe to the Rico the Opinionist. All right, y'all, okay. I want to save the Ice Cube thing because I want to talk about Ice Cube and his contract with Black America and share all my thoughts on it. But first, I want to go to this professor at Rutgers University. Her name is David Brown. What's up, my man? Kareem, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all share this and mess with me on all the Cash Apps and the PayPal and Zelle. It's on this Facebook page, so just all of the links are there. But this Brittany Cooper, and she goes, I forgot to put her actual Twitter ID, which is Professor_Crunk. But her name is Brittany Cooper. She weighs about 350 pounds. And she's one of those black feminists. And y'all know I can't stand a goddamn feminist. I hate feminists. I hate them. They're horrible people. And it's not just the black ones. I hate them, period, across the board. The white ones, the Hispanic ones, the Arab ones, the black ones, whatever. Biracial, I hate feminists. They're anti-man, anti-patriarchal system. They're disgusting people that don't want equality. They want superiority. Hey, Charmaine. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? But they are terrible people. I can't stand a feminist. And you know what? Those feminist women, they're such angry broads. No man, no husband. They got husbands, so obviously, if you're a feminist woman and you got a husband, he's obviously a blue pill, beta male, simp bastard. Because one thing about men, and one thing about relationships, masculine doesn't go with masculine. Even in homosexual relationships, you have masculine and feminine. Hey, Shayna Davis, what's up? And so, you got these feminist broad with this feminist theory and feminist scholarship and feminism in the academy. I hate those women. They're not nice people. You know, they don't want equality. They want superiority. They want men to disappear so they can just be here. Like, Black Lives Matter is run by a bunch of lesbian, dyke, butch feminists. They hate men. They hate black men. These black feminists. So Brittany Cooper, professor at Rutgers University, she put out this tweet saying, well, you know, these black men, I think it was suggested at some point in time that if black women would do a sex strike, and then these men would probably, come around, and we've known men like these since the days of slavery, who've been, what do you call them, sellouts or something like that. She said in her tweet. It's on my page, Richard Street. I wrote her little tweet. And then she said, it just breaks my heart to see these black men. First of all, your heart is broken because black men don't pay your ugly self any attention. I'm not going to beat up on her look because God has already beat me to it. She's not even one of those fat ladies with a pretty face. You know, you got the fat ladies, they're BBWs, but they got a pretty face. This bride don't even have a pretty face. You know, Claude said, I think Tyler Perry a feminist too. He tears down as well, yeah. And so I need black men to understand what misandry is and these feminist talking points. This heifer. And she's the only one. Also, y'all check her out on YouTube. She also has a YouTube video where she has a crowd full of just sad loser women, black women. All this full, and she blamed racism for why black women, so many of them, are obese. And Trump is in the president, saying when this racism is going on, you can't concentrate. So wait a minute. You mean Donald Trump made you shovel food in your mouth? Are you kidding me? Brittany Cooper? Kidding me? And I'm not going to attack her looks anymore. I'm not going to attack her huge weight because God beat me to it and Pizza Hut beat me to the punch. So I'm just talking about her. I'm going to talk about and focus on her illogical rhetoric, her feminist man-hating rhetoric. If you notice women who talk like that, they're not very attractive people. They're not very nice. Because see, I grew up with a very feminine, demure, sweet mother. I know women who don't like men when I'm in their presence. They're frowned up. They got a smart ass mouth. They don't really have anything dainty to say when they're around men. They think everything is a challenge or an arm wrestle. I don't fool with those kind of bras. I don't like no hard, smart mouth, sarcastic. I don't give a damn if you have a law degree, a PhD, a nursing degree. I don't give a damn. If you're not sweet, demure, feminine, you can keep it stepping, sister. I don't want to talk to you. I want to be nowhere near you. Janelle Monáe. I don't care about that damn rhetoric. Because, see, my example of womanhood and feminine and sweet was my mother. Sherelle Parham, what's up? Feminine, sweet, demure, soft-spoken. You can have ideas, but don't be a bitch. That's what I don't like about feminists and mean, nasty-ass women. Oh, my God. Because I grew up in the 80s, where girls were girls and men were men. Shout out to Archie Bunker, Edith Bunker. That's how I grew up, and that's how I still behave. When I see women around, I can feel the essence of their femininity. When there's a feminine woman walking past in a sundress or something flowing, and I can smell her soft perfume, yes, that triggers all of my masculinity. It makes me want to just buy her something and just say hello to her. Ladies, y'all tell these young girls, yes, bitch, yes, hunty, yes, bitch, all that shit. They don't move real men. Now you get the busters and the suckers and the multiple baby mama having dudes. You know, they just trying to bust you wide open, bring it right back, bust it wide open. Then, you know, they trying to do that, but they ain't trying to be here with you. And I think a lot of women, young women, have gotten into that feminist behavior, and a lot of guys are going their own way. And that's how I am. I'm not perfect in my behavior, but I know when I'm around a feminine, sweet woman, y'all should see my behavior. Even if she's not what I find to be attractive for my standard. But if she's feminine and sweet with a nice personality, I'm smiling all over the place. It's just fun. But even a cute frowned up chick, don't make me dunk your head in the pool, bitch. Them the kind I used to love, dunk them in the pool. Dunk your head underwater. Oh, I used to love it. So anyway, this Brittany Cooper, she's going to say that you want to suggest that black women try to withhold sex from black men. Gavin said, who you talking about? That's the heavyset chick. If you saw her tweet on my page, Gavin, she's saying that she's a professor at Rutgers University. She was suggesting that black women withhold sex through a sex strike if black men don't vote for Biden, Harris, or the Democratic ticket this election cycle. See, that goes into another thing. Black women don't own black men. Yeah, Jabba the Pizza Hut, Gavin. Black women, I know that's not all sisters, so when I talk, y'all know I'm speaking in generalities. But y'all know these women are out here. They're the ones with the loudest voices on Twitter, the loudest voices on Instagram, the loudest voices on Facebook talking trash about black men. You don't own us. I know in the past 45 years, even since the Lyndon Baines Johnson welfare reform told black women and white feminists got in black women's ears saying, look, y'all need equality too. Black men oppressing y'all too. Shit, y'all put them out the house. We'll give you food stamps, Section 8. We'll give you welfare checks. And if you got pregnant as a teenage girl, we'll even take care of you. You ain't have to be responsible for your vagina even at 15 or 30 or 40. See, that's how they got so damn empowered with that arrogance. They had help. And this woman is pushing that narrative. Hey, Roderick Robertson, what's up? Think that that really burns me up because that lets you know that they have no respect for black men and black masculinity. For you to dare suggest that as if black men don't have anywhere else to go to get sex. You're already complaining that the best of us are going to white women and Latinas and Asians. So how dare you silly, backwards Bama suggest that black women, y'all should have a sex strike. We already running off, according to some women's perspectives, that black men are running off. So, thank you, Claude. We already running off, so why would you suggest that black women as a group withhold sex from us? You might as well open the door and say, hey, as a black woman, hey, go get that Latina, go get that Asian, go get that biracial chick who takes more after her white side or no suburban white side. Go get that chick from coming over from Ethiopia, from another culture, American black woman. So that let you know that woman is silly. But that arrogance, that narcissism, that these so-called empowered Tamika Mallory black women think that you have over black men. We don't have to vote Democrat if we don't want to. We don't have to vote at all. We don't have to do shit you tell us. Because black women, for the most part, haven't done a goddamn thing that black men asked them to do. So what much you think? See, that goes back into, again, the LBJ thing. You've successfully separated economically and politically black women from black men. And now you think you can tell us what to do intellectually, mentally, emotionally, because you've been in charge of the children for the past 45 years. Systematically. And it's not because men are walking away from their families. No. Because they're purposely picking dudes who they know not going to be fathers. So they can get that fake pat on the back saying, I'm a single mother. He walked out from us. No, he didn't. One night stands walked off from these chicks. The dude she had sex with under the bleachers at the football game in high school walked off from her. Not a husband. Husbands don't walk off. Husbands get divorces. So there's a difference. 77% of black kids are born to single mothers. How many in that 7% were born in a marriage? So we need to get this language together. Black men aren't walking away from their children. The Pew Institute, PEW, has numbers on this that questions all of the lies. CDC, Center for Disease Control in Atlanta, has statistics. Blackdemographics.com can bust all of those lies out. Black men are not walking away from their children. Husbands are not walking away from their children. If you got pregnant by a husband, they don't walk off. But if you get pregnant by another woman's husband, well, he's staying at home. He wasn't there in the first place. You get pregnant by some dude you met after the club. There ain't no goddamn family. What you doing getting pregnant by some dude you met at the club anyway? And what you doing having a baby by somebody who just came out the club with you? Or who's in a gang? Or who sell dope? Who got 3 other baby mamas? So I just stop over all the bullshit. Brittany Cooper, are you listening, bitch? How dare you suggest that? You ain't hurting us. Hell, black men are wanted globally. Not just by y'all. I'm just saying, ladies. A lot of folks like black men. Different cultures do. So how dare you, Brittany Cooper? At least, if it's going to be somebody to say, hey, sisters, let's withhold sex from them. Let her look like Beyonce. Let her look like Kelly Rowland. Let her be somebody like, well, damn, if all the sisters that look like Kelly Rowland, Beyonce, even Janelle Monáe, old mean ass, or Ryan Destiny, or, pretty ass, gorgeous sisters would say, you know what, we ain't going to give y'all no pussy if y'all don't vote for Democrat. It may say, well, but then again, that's also insulting. So it pushes the stereotype that all black men, all they want to do is just screw. We're not intellectual beings. We're just belt buckling below in our existence. That's insulting. But you got a lot of young men out here who behave that way because of the stereotypes. But guess what? Those men who behave like that come from single mother-raised household, not divorced mother households. I need you women who you and your husband got divorced, get out of baby mama categories and business. Single mothers come from marriages. Even when you get a divorce, you're not a single mother, because a lot of times he's there helping you. Baby mamas is another tramp. Is a separate being. She's an irresponsible being. Hey, Angelique, what's up? How are you? She decided to get pregnant by Tom, Dick, Tyrone, and Devontae in the neighborhood. No commitment, nothing. They were just screwing. Those are the children. So it bothers me every time I hear these folks, these men need to stay with their families. Families are created by husbands and wives. Not no dude you met while he was playing basketball on the court and you gave him his number and you went to the house and y'all Netflix and chilled and he beat your box up. That's not a family. That's a one-night stand. That's somebody after the club. That's somebody after the first date. That's what black children are born to. They ain't born to no damn families. So anybody hear anybody say that, any female say that, y'all correct her by saying, so when was the divorce? Oh, I was never married. Well, help her stop talking about family then. There ain't no damn family. And then you got multiple baby daddies. When the hell is the family and multiple baby daddies? But anyway, Brittany Cooper was out of line. And it's disrespectful. It's undermining. It's belittling. It's degrading. How dare you? Meaning that's how she views black men, as utilities. We ain't nothing to these feminists. Hell, a lot of women, they we're nothing. We can't buy them nothing, give them nothing. They don't want shit to do with us, but they'll take our sperm because just like I've always said, the black man's semen is just like bottles. When I was little, you get a lot of bottles, Coke bottles, Pepsi bottles, and take them to the store. You can redeem them and get money for them. That's how that's how women across the country, I'm talking about our community, that's how all these baby mamas, they collect the black man's semen and then take it to the state and redeem it for monetary and for certificates, somewhere to live. Yeah, child support. So that's why I'm always teaching young men, value yourselves, value your sperm. Only get your wife pregnant. Cut the bullshit out. And this Brittany, this Tyrannosaurus Rex have the nerve to get her ass all on social media talking about, I even suggest or imply. But I have said this though. Let me go back. You know, a lot of these things, the way women complain about how men behave. You know, these guys act like they don't want to be men. These guys right here with their pants sagging, they got all these women pregnant. These guys don't pay their. Guess what? All those gang members I just talked about, all those drug dealers, all them pants sagging guys, gang members, they all got baby mamas. So I used to say, hey, ladies, when I was in Memphis, I'll say it right now, even in Dallas, Atlanta, wherever you live, sisters, if you want to do a legitimate strike, teach your girls in the 9th grade, don't get nobody no pussy if he don't come to class, if he's dropped out of school. College girls, if he ain't coming to class, if he doesn't have at least a 3.4 on his report card, don't talk to him. It's really easy to be done. The non-sexual discipline is not on the boys, it's on the girls. It's on the women. Because we cannot get no pussy without permission. If y'all set a standard, ladies, the guys are going to fall in line. No, I'm sorry, bro. You don't have your own place? No, we can't. I'm not coming on to your mama house and give you no play, bro. That's the revolution that needs to happen. Use your punani for good, ladies. Don't let some old evil, wicked stepmother by the name of Brittany Cooper tell y'all, if he don't vote for Biden and Harris or vote for Democrats, how insulting. Is it black men don't know how to politically create their own course or how to think for ourselves? We don't have to vote no damn Democrats. What the fuck has Democratic Party ever done policy-wise, whatever, for straight black men? Don't care because the Democratic Party benefits women, white and black and others, gays, Hispanics, immigrants, and who else? Those are the main 4 groups. The Democratic Party doesn't benefit straight black men. But you're going to try to force us because y'all begging. That shit is weird. So I want to hear y'all comments later on. I'm invite. Don't go anywhere, y'all, because I have more comments on this, but I just want to give y'all the opening. And for those of you who just came on, please share this live. Welcome to Live Chat with Rico. Share this live. And I'm still selling my wonderful book. $10. I need 10 people tonight to purchase it for me. 10 people. Hit that Cash App. I got that Zelle. I have Marcus Frazier. What's up? I have that Zelle. I have the PayPal, Rico Rivers, Cash App, Black Man Mojo. And so, get at me. I need 10 people. As well as 10 donors tonight. Special night. Trying to, and trust me, it goes to a great cause, I swear. And so anyway, that's on Brittany Cooper. See, I don't want to cuss heavily tonight. That lady, when she put that up there, it just got on my nerves because the politics. And I try to urge young black men and my age to learn the word misandry, learn the politics of race, sex, and gender. That's why she talks so crazy. Because a lot of men so busy doing other things instead of learning the politics of the day. Sex, race, and gender. or sex and sexuality, race and gender. We need to learn these things, study them, so we can be caught up on the conversation. But luckily there are men out there who are putting this chick in check, as well as all these other so-called feminists with these feminist theories. You know, we got brothers like Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, Dr. Tommy Curry. Even for the Hood brothers, it was the Minister Jap, Tommy Sotomayor, Judge Joe Brown, tons of them, the Hood Scholar. We got a lot of brothers out there who are coming around. Yours truly, Rico, the Opinionist. They're coming out and they're teaching other young men about this foolishness and teaching them other ways. And we got a brother who's killing the internet, Kevin Samuels, who's teaching young brothers like how to become high value. And showing the ladies, if you want a high value man, this is how you need to look, act, and hell, dress. This is what's expected of you. So yeah, brother, and they're growing. We're trying to get these. That's right, thank you, Henry. Dr. Ron O'Neill. That's right. And don't forget Dominique Huff. That's right. We got the brothers out there. They're telling Dr. Claude Anderson. Thank you, Claude. Claude said, man, I swear you're a cool brother. Thank you, Claude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Be cool with me, fool with me, man. I need 10 donors. And I need 10 people, at least 10 donors, 10 people to fool with me on the book. $10 Black Man Mojo is the Cash App. If you hit me on the Cash App or PayPal, Rico Rivers PayPal, Black Man Mojo on the Cash App, please send an email so I can email you the book. And I want to hear what you have to say. Now let's get over to Ice Cube. Y'all ready? First of all, let's say this. Pearl Walker, hey sweetheart, we getting right into it. Now first let me say this for everybody. Ice Cube is not, nor has he applied to be a black leader. We know that he is a rapper. We know his past. We've seen the videos. We know what his positions are politically. We know what his positions are in the rap music. We know what his positions are as relates to social issues and all of that. So let's get that out of the way. We're not trying to make him a black leader. So when people say, well, Trump only uses these black celebrities because he don't ask for the so-called intellectuals. So let me say this. I guess the Democratic Party didn't think much of our intellectuals either. They had to interview that damn Cardi B. Carl Robinson, what's up? But I don't want to go there. How come we don't recognize the truth when it's thrown in our face? If I'm trying to sell a product or get people into a crowd in a room over to what I'm trying to do I go and solicit or hire people that the crowd does not listen to? Or do I go and get the popular person that the crowd listens to? And we can all admit, if we're going to be honest, that black people, or just across the board, but I'm talking about us, we don't pay any attention to Dr. Cynthia Alexander. We don't even know who Dr. Joy Leary is, but we know who Michelle Obama is, but we don't know who Dr. Frances Cress Welsing is. I'm talking about the masses of black people. We be hating on Dr. Umar Johnson. And so, who else? Dr. Julia Hare, when she was alive. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Brother Neely Fuller. Steve Coakley. Dale Jones. Who else was all these folks that are conscious intellectuals? We don't even. Hey Constance, hey Connie, what's up? Welcome. So we don't even like these folks. So we're gonna pretend that black people's faces are glued into Real Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop, and all these shows, these black celebrities, that's who we listen to. I know those of us who are intellectual, and we know I named all those scholars because that's who I grew up with. I read their books and got a chance to meet a lot of them. But the masses of black people don't know anything. But if you put Michelle Obama in front of them, put Cardi B, the crowd came. So to say, Henry Thrall, no, what's that? In Shamusa Barashango. That's right. He wrote, and Brother Barashango wrote the history behind these European holidays. In case you want to know who that is, we don't pay attention to the scholars. They don't draw crowds, and you know, Sister Show don't pay attention to Sister Shahrazad Ali. Maybe they'll go and hear Layla Ali or Layla Hathaway, but not our scholars. So Trump went and got Steve Harvey, and they ripped him apart. But he didn't go and get Ice Cube. Ice Cube took it upon himself. He said, look, that's my brother. What's up, Eric? What to do, bro? I need those of you just coming in, share this live. It's going to be epic. And fool with me on those cash apps too. Black Man Mojo Rico. But anyway. And so in Steve Harvey, he got, ripped to pieces by the black community. And he's trying to get back in good grace. He wants his re-invite to the cookout and all that shit. But Ice Cube said, I have a plan. Tavis Smiley had a contract with America. We didn't pay that much attention to it either. So all Ice Cube did was, as a popular artist, a popular person, he used his platform and brought something of substance. All he did was use the same stuff that all the scholars that I mentioned, and I can mention others from the 80s and 90s, Dr. Naeem Akbar, y'all know who that is. That talked about this particular behavior of voting. Malcolm X talked about it. We didn't pay attention. So Ice Cube brought all the words of those people who were not heard by the masses of black people. Ice Cube is a popular artist, so everybody hearing him. He brought that same stuff. Look, our vote is not for free. Democrats, y'all want to read this damn contract? Oh, okay, not now. Y'all want me to wait till after the election to see if y'all win, then y'all might fool with me? Okay, Republicans, Trump administration, I got this. This is what I want for black folks. You want to read this? They said, well, bring it over here, Ice Cube. Let's have this conversation, bro. Let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation. Okay, all right, cool. We can use some of those things out of there. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take some of it and we're gonna put it in the platinum plan. Let me tell y'all something that's so insulting that we don't even know. That bullshit called Lift Every Voice. Tony Davidson, what's up, my friend? Lift Every Voice. That was some... You talking about placation. You talking about condescending. Lift every voice and sing to earth and heaven. That was so insulting. So insulting. But at least Trump had enough respect to refer to it as something other than that was so not familiar to black people. Lift every voice. Come on. And then if y'all read any of it, Ice Cube said black people. If you've seen him on any of these interviews, he's very clear. Because all of a sudden now they're on this, let's malign Ice Cube's name. Let's get him in all of the Negro spaces and the Democratic spaces and try to talk crazy to him as if he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And those of you coming in, share this live. And mess with me on all the cash apps I got on my page. So, now he's on Chris Cuomo. He had to get him straight. He's on MSNBC. Oh, has it MSNBC? He's on Roland Martin. And Roland Martin, I'm going to talk to him by himself. I'm going to get to that son of a bitch. By himself. He's been on all the little liberal shows and the black, and these little black YouTube channels. Speaking his truth, telling it. He's been consistent. And so let me tell you something about us. We have so much Sterling. What's up, man? We are so deep in this Trump derangement syndrome. There are folks who hate Trump so much that as soon as you mention his name, you go ape shit. Martin, what's up, my man? Martin Johnson, what's up? We go ape shit. And so now people are lying. They put out that lie in the mainstream media. Ice Cube is endorsing. Ice Cube is working with the Trump administration. Ice Cube is now... The man never said that. He said it's clear as day, I have a plan. The Democrats said, well, it's cool, but we'll holler at you later. And The Republicans said, and Trump said, well, let's talk about it. They went through it and they had conversation and talked. That's how you're supposed to do. You see, like, I'm trying to sell my book to y'all, but I'm going to take it to other people too. That's all of us. We do this. We'll say, we'll take it to black folks. We'll mention to you, but we got other people with money too. So he said, whoever's in power, who's ever in power is who you talk to. They've been calling him coons. They've been calling him sellout. Oh, I knew he was like that. I knew he wasn't shit. I knew he, you know, how they rear his ugly head. I mean, I've been reading all kinds of stuff. And people are entitled to their impressions and opinions. Just like I am right here on this live and on my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist. And they've been calling the man names. And one thing about Ice Cube, so far, he's been keeping it 100. And that damn Chris Cuomo tried to say, you know, now you've done a pivot. You've changed your mind after he played one of his little thing. He said his little rap song called Arrest the President. He's going to try to use that to trip him up. He said, Chris Cuomo, look, man, your lead-in was not right. It was not the truth. I never said, I ain't run to no Trump. I didn't run. So what I just told y'all, he explained all over. I went to Democrats. I went to Republicans. They had a conversation with me. I'm trying to get this thing adhered to. You know who else did this, what Ice Cube is doing? A. Philip Randolph and the Negroes of the 1930s, they took their issues to Roosevelt. There's Franklin Delano Roosevelt at that time. They went in there and had the meeting. You know, y'all talking about how Trump is so racist. Well, let me give y'all a little history lesson. Every leader that we've had since 1900, in 1800s and up to 1900 beyond, met with a racist governor, a racist senator, a racist president to try to get something for black folks. Who in the hell gives a damn about somebody's personality if you're trying to get something done? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? What is that? And so, A. Philip Randolph went to him and gave him his platform. And Roosevelt told him and the rest of the Negro leaders, okay, I hear you. Now go out there and make me do it. Meaning, go out there and publicly shame the shit out of me. Publicly make me do it. Put people in place where I don't have no choice but to do it. Dr. King met with that racist Governor Wallace. He met with that racist Lyndon Baines Johnson. He met with racist aldermen, racist mayors, Southern districts, racist congressmen. And y'all can thank him for your voting rights today. So to call Ice Cube names for something that people have done that y'all worship and y'all refer to as icons and leaders, that's so disingenuous. That's so two-faced. That's so unaware of history. Why would we do that? And again, like I said, Ice Cube is not a leader. We don't look at him as a black leader, but he has a platform to put the word out for the folks that we weren't listening to. Dr. Claude Anderson has been out with black labor, white wealth, powernomics for the past 45, 50 years. But now everybody's talking about, our vote is not for free. You're going to have to give us something, show us something right now. If we're going to try to aspire to power, that's how everyone else does. There are other groups who hate Trump. But the homosexuals have been to the homosexuals haven't been to the White House, I think. but the Native Americans got something signed by Trump. The Hispanics have been there and got something signed by Trump. We tried to get something signed, but black folks, every time you get something done, y'all call to whoever go there coons. He just want a photo op and all that. Nobody had more photo ops with blacks than Obama. Hell, y'all ain't got to play basketball with the Negro. And nothing happened. The homosexual didn't play basketball with him. He didn't sing Amazing Grace at a LGBT church. So let's stop being so disingenuous. I want us to be intelligent. We had scholars and people to give up their lives for us not to be this slow. The books are still out there. If you like a copy of my black book list so we can get caught up, email me. Send me something in my messenger and send me your email address. I'll give you a copy of my damn book. Hey, Daphne, sweetheart. Ramon Sinclair, what it do, bro? Aquarius is in the house. Henry, not everybody. But I'll send you a copy of my black book list so you can get us caught up. I don't know everything, but I know something. And so for us to go in and go hard on Ice Cube like that is just totally just unnecessary. Because, and then people were accusing him, and I'll tell you what, so what if he supports Trump? What the fuck, what we gonna do about it? We need to get out of that too. You see somebody black who might be a Trump supporter, or not even a Trump supporter, independent like me, but he doesn't have any, I don't have any harsh thing to say about Trump, so all of a sudden now I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm an independent. Independent, we can go wherever the fuck we want to. We can vote Democrat, we can vote Republican, or we can vote third party. We vote our own interests. Guess what we do? We weigh all of them. So what's wrong? What's wrong? I mean, that's how you do business. When in the hell did personality matter when it came to doing business? And also, whoever in power is who you go to. Same thing in local politics. If you got a mayor, you take your issues to the mayor. If it's city councilman, you take your issues to the city councilman. School board superintendent. Why the hell is it a problem? Because this rapper got out of line. That's what he did. And got off the Biden, and didn't get on the Biden-Harris train. He didn't get on the Trump train either. But there's that disrespect of anybody who dares break away from the herd. I mean, they call sellouts, traders, Uncle Tom's, Coombs, Sambos, all kinds of shit. Just because we don't want to vote for Biden or Harris or Democratic ticket? That's weird. That's almost like piling on, kind of bullying tactics. People can vote for, and you say, we got upset when Joe Biden said that, unlike the Hispanics, blacks are not that diverse. Hispanic communities are very diverse. Well, how come you got mad when he said that? So how come we can't be diverse? How come we can't be diverse? We come in all shades, all kinds of mindsets. So we don't have to be on the Democratic plantation. Hell, yeah, that's right, Kev. And that's right, Janice. So, sorry, Mary Max, Ice Cube changed it on a Chris Cuomo and said he was an independent. Yeah, and I'm urging black men, get out of that shit and just become independents. Kevin said, you ain't black if you ain't voting for me. That's what Biden said. But I'm just here to tell y'all about Ice Cube. And Ice Cube is doing a good thing. So when we start listening to our scholars, maybe the white politicians will start going to Dr. Joy Leary. You know what I'm saying? Scholars like that. I ain't talking about no Ta-Nehisi Coates. We ain't talking about no damn Charles Blow. We ain't talking about none of these old Democratic, liberal, black, gays, and Negroes. All them Negroes that you see on CNN, they are not for black people. Spread the word. I said it, and I said it in motherfucking face. All them Negroes, Angela Rye, Joy Reid, Tamron, all them folks that be on CNN, those are called the black boule class. They're trying to build a fence and keep black people, come on somebody, from aspiring to power so they can keep their little crumb-ass positions under white supremacy. Let me tell y'all something about white supremacy. I'm so over y'all hearing the masses of black people say white supremacy. See, people like me and others, Henry Allen and others, and so probably those of you. Pearl Walker said, if the Dems don't win this one, they may need to disband. They're going to have to do something. But people are just getting tired. The people are waking up. But see, white supremacy. See, I learned about white supremacy in the early 90s because I actually met a lot of authors that talked about Neely Fuller, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, my man Steve Coakley, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Though Dale Jones, and I read up on Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. John Henry Clark, Ben Yakahanan, Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. See, the scholars, Doctors Nathan and Julia Hare, the scholars, Brother Hakeem Madabuti, the scholars, Dr. Jawaza Kunjufu, the scholars. I learned about these folks plus more in the 90s. I had the discussions all over Grambling State University's campus. And so now, since white folks yell white supremacy, now you got all the so-called niggas with the good jobs hollering, yeah, he's a white supremacist. He's a white supremacist. Dr. Asa Hilliard, thank you, Martin Johnson. But we have debate. I think there was some things said about Dr. Hilliard. But that's right, Leonard Jeffries. See, keep naming the scholars of our people. See, if we went to them, then the white power elite would know to go to them, but we don't go to them. So then when they pick a Cardi B, or Ice Cube steps up, well, who told him that he can speak for black people? He did it because we're not doing it. We don't celebrate Sister Sherazade Ali. Kevin Jackson, don't you talk about Thomas Todd now, bro. Attorney Thomas Todd was the truth. Y'all see, we have to uplift our own. So George G.M. James, Introduction to African Civilization. That's right, Henry Allen. Man, see, we have to celebrate, uplift our own scholars. See, if we had uplifted our own scholars, Trump and all of them would know to pick one of them instead of Democrats when to pick the Cardi B. They would have to come to one of our scholars because we always have them in our universities. We always pack the house of stadiums of 10,000 plus to hear them speak. We buy all their books. But see, we don't even fool with our scholars. So how would the white folks know to go to get Dr. Claude Anderson? Because we don't invite Dr. Claude Anderson to our own schools, our high schools or nothing. We don't promote his books. And that man wrote the Bible about racism and economics. He's 85 years old. He's been on the Breakfast Club twice, demanded back. And I hate that our scholars have to get damn near close to dirt and death before they get recognition. Right here in Dallas, we have Brother Ashwa Kwesi, who was the #1 assistant to Dr. Ben Yakahanan, master Egyptologist. And that's who Brother Kwesi is, here in Dallas. Right here in fucking Dallas. And we letting these people slip through our fingers. So who was white folks supposed to go to other than celebrities? Because that's who we uplift. Y'all understand how that works? So get up, Ice Cube. Unlike Cardi B, he brought some sustenance. That's why they're attacking him like that. And most importantly, he's a heterosexual, masculine black man. And we're going to have to get down to the truth. America is leaned so far to the left, they don't want to see heterosexual, masculine black men. They want them all to be Charles Blow. They want them all to be Don Lemon. They want them all to be Ta-Nehisi Coates. They want them all to be them old feminine beta male ass niggas who ain't got no interest in black folks. They can talk all the black stuff, they wouldn't dare. They want black men to have backs that go back and forward and lean forward. That's what they want. But it's interesting that Fox News will have brothers like me on Fox News, but CNN won't. Because I'm not on there to kiss nobody's ass. Like Ice Cube said, I'm not here to talk about minorities, people of color, and shit like that. I'm talking about black people. Something that the scholars have said for 50 years plus. So I say thank you, Ice Cube, for using your popular platform to push some semblance of a black agenda. But these black actors, see, what Ice Cube has done, he's broken from the mold. That's why he's being attacked. And we don't need to attack him. We need to build a fence around him. So we got you. Now, if he proves otherwise and come out, we'll take care of his ass then. But right now, we can take that from him. We can't expect him to do all the work. He's presented it. So now it's time for the people to take what Ice Cube has done. All right, Cube, thank you, bro, for usual. It's out here now. You've been on all the major shows. Now it's on everybody's lips. And so now it's time for the people to take it. And that's the shit I'm talking about. We can't he's not a leader. But just like with shit. Let me bring it out here. You know what I'm saying? See, our other black actors and rappers, all they want to do is talk about LGBT rights. They want to talk about shit like that. And Roland Martin, let's get to that son of a bitch. He couldn't do none with Ice Cube. Ice Cube stood fast. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all go watch that interview. He gonna say, well, in 2018, Ice Cube, I went to the Trump White House, and I was asking him, and Ice Cube said, so what were you doing there? Well, I'm a journalist. You know, so I asked him, so what is your policy and all this? Because, you know, black women don't like them. So I went there, and he told me that he gonna try to get the black man vote by using criminal justice reform, and economic incentives. So that's how you gonna get 20% of the black man vote. And Ice Cube said, well, damn, what did you do while you were there? You was there. What did you do? I said, good one, Ice Cube. Because Roland Martin got it bad trying to name drop and pull up the facts there. Pull up the facts. But he asked you was at the White House, Roland Martin. What did you present? Nothing. Because he's not there to do that. He's there to come back and complain like a biatch. Well, you know, he's a racist, he's a white feminist, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Robert Lee, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. That's what he went. And then Roland Fartin, gonna have the nerve, gonna try to bring on. Let me tell y'all about these boule on the fence motherfuckers who are protectors of white racism. Liberal white racism. Y'all go look at the video of Malcolm X where he talked about these white liberals and these white moderates. Malcolm X, if I didn't know any better, I swear Malcolm X was God. If I didn't know any better. That man said some stuff that will never go out of style. He killed it. But he said, so Ice Cube, that damn Roland Martin gonna have the nerve to try to paint him in the corner. Well, who are you established with? Who are you with? What group are you affiliated with? Have you connected with the Congressional Black Caucus as someone who can help you push what you have in your contract with America to help you push those platforms for you to get through the Senate and the Congress? He said, well, damn, yeah, I'm with the ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. I'm with this black group, this black group, this black group. Don't nobody fool with the Congressional Constipated Negro Caucus. Nobody fools with them. They've had a chance to present this plan since the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. They have no interest in pushing a black plan. All they want to do is push LGBT immigrant rights and whatever's cool for women, particularly black women. Because half of those motherfuckers are LGBT members. See, this thing is open and wide open. We have to think. And Ice Cube has done something. And we need to, have the brother. When we see him, we say, thank you, Cube. Thank you, Cube. Everybody coming for him. Trying to come from D.L. Hughley. That dude's so lame. I'm not even going to waste any breath on down low Hughley. Fuck him. He's such a hater. My God, D.L. Hughley's a hater. And so, he going to have the nerve to bring on one of the co-founder main evilness of Black Lesbians Matter or Black Lives Matter, that Alicia Garza. This broad got her ass on there. Well, we have this institute, a Black Research Institute. We did a survey of 30,000 Black African Americans and asked them what they want and what their ideals and their thoughts. And we're just wondering if you are connected with groups who can help you push policy, get it through the House and through the Senate, and try to make these policies become like law and reality. Now, mind you, this broad is my skin tone and probably darker. This bitch had on platinum blonde hair with a fucking nose ring and a bull ring on her nose. And last month just married a white dyke or trans something. I said, the nerve of you, Roland Martin. Roland Martin is disgusting. It's terrible. He said, well, because we got this. Why aren't you partnering with Black Women's Group? This is not about black women, Roland Martin. It's about black people. That's what the scholars talked about. Black people, black family, black man, black woman, black children. That's what Ice Cube said. I got you, Gavin. Give me about 4 minutes, man. You're next, I swear. And so, Rhonda Mitchell said language. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, it's the fam needing security now. Yeah, she gonna tell me how her family needs security. She don't need no security. Don't nobody care about no damn Alicia Garza and them Black Lives Black Lives Matter. Don't nobody care. I'm just saying, you know, everybody trying to mesh up the issues. But we're talking about the black family, the black agenda. And black men, don't try to let people bully you into voting for who you don't want to vote for. You have your own mind. You know, vote for who you want to. And I'm just saying, I know I'm not voting no damn Democratic nothing. If I have to vote third party, I ain't voting no damn Democrat. Because none that they have benefits me as a straight black man. Nothing. I know who they're for. Even Joe Biden has said, soon they get elected, him and Kamala Harlot said, one on their first, the top of their agenda is LGBT rights. Didn't they already have a goddamn Equality Act and stuff for these people? Gavin, what'd you say? He said, I'm a man, I'm a man, he said, Gavin said, first of all, I'm a man, I'm a pot roast, Roland Martin said to Richard Spencer. So you was watching that interview, Gavin, when Richard Spencer had said, yes, I'm a white man. And he asked Roland Martin, what are you? Well, he said, what are you, Roland Martin? He said, I'm a man, I'm a Christian. Roland wouldn't even say I'm a black man. Y'all stop fooling with that Negro. He wants a job on CNN and MSNBC so badly. He doesn't care either. All those Democratic blacks just want jobs in the White House. That's all they want. And they're using us as usual to get through. But anyway, if those of you who want to talk to me, go ahead. I see somebody on here. If you want to talk to me, I want to hear your thoughts. But before I get to y'all to talk to you, I need 10 people to hit that Cash App, hit the PayPal, Rico Rivers, Cash App, $ Black Man Mojo, and I need 10 people, if you like, to purchase the book. If you hit me with the Cash App or the PayPal to get the book, please send me an email so I can email it to you right away. And so I want to hear y'all thoughts, and please share this live. Told you it was epic, right? And if I think of some more stuff, I'm going to tell y'all. So I have somebody on right now. Gary said he can't get back on CNN. Daniel Jack, what's up? What's up, bro? Welcome. So everybody else, get ready, stand in line. I'm gonna start my first person. Damn, I have to use the restroom. Can y'all give me a minute so I can use the restroom real quick? Because I've been drinking this water. Give me just 1 minute. Let me go use the restroom real quick and don't leave. I swear. Maybe I need to put on some. Let me give y'all a little music before I go use the restroom. I'm sorry, y'all. Dang it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me give y'all a little music, just a little something, please. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to see, son. Well, damn all that. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. Man. Hey, what's up? I'm back. What to do? All right, so who's on here? Let's talk. And share. Thank you, Nancy. Intermission. Damn. All right, here you go. Let's see who this is. Okay, Robert Lee, you on here, bro? Let's add you. And everybody get in line. I want to hear from you next. Come on in, Rob. Come on in, Rob. Come on in, Rob. I hope you wasn't waiting too long, bro. So okay, connecting. Hey, what's up,
What's
stranger?
going on, Rico?
What's going on, man? I had to get off my chest, bro.
All right.
I had to get off my chest.
I'm gonna try to cover it real quick because, like you said, you got folks in line. With the Ice Cube thing, see, the reality is, while all of these liberal, these house niggas, these bourgeois niggas, these bought and paid for Negroes are coming after Ice Cube, he doesn't belong to anybody. You see what I'm saying? They
That's right.
trying to push him over into an area where they can control him. You see,
Yeah.
most of our black politicians have white benefactors. These are the
Mm-hmm.
individuals that when they run for office, those signs, I always break it down to simple things for people can wrap it around their mind. The white benefactors buy their signs, they pay for their airtime, they pay for their radio time. See, most of your
Mm-hmm.
black politicians are not carrying anything from the black community. They are doing what the white folks tell them to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I like with Joe Biden now. As soon as we get in, we gonna mess with the gay community. Why? Because the gay community, number one, look, we got gay congressmen, we got gay senators. Hell, we probably done had some gay presidents. We don't know what's the hell going on. But on a
Yeah.
real tip, you got gay congressmen and gay senators, and the gay community controls their politics. So until
Yes.
black folks, like Ice Cube is saying, well, look, I'm gonna go talk to Donald Trump. I'm gonna give Donald Trump this list. If Donald Trump said he can't follow what we got, we finna fuck you off. We gonna go over to Joe Biden. We gonna do the same. Us as black people, what we see, just like, and I'm gonna go to Roland Martin, because like I said, I know you got folks in line. Roland Martin, like I said, that's a house nigga. He wants to come
Mm.
back on TV. He's not going to
So
speak
bad.
negative. He's not going to say nothing about the gay community. He's not really going to talk about the Jewish community. He's not going to say anything against the white folk. Because, see, I'm hoping to get the fuck off the internet and get back on mainstream TV, CNN, MSNBC, some sort of show that I can get back on the air. Like you said, I'm looking for a job. That's what house
Mm-hmm.
niggas always do. Master, am I doing a good job? Did I shine your shoes good? Can I get a ham? Can I get some new pair of shoes? That's our
Yeah.
mindset. That's what we think about. When we look at
Mm-hmm.
Black Lives Matter, when we look at these individuals, I keep telling everybody, I appreciate now. I think me and you, I think we disagree on this, but in Black Lives Matter, here's the situation. I appreciate them bringing out certain issues, but in actuality, I do not support you. Because, like I
Right.
said again, in your mission statement, you said me, the male, does not need to exist, that do not need to lead. In other words, telling my black women, look, what you need is a coochie next to you instead of a dingaling next to you. You need to
That's
have
right.
two women raising children instead of having a male perspective, masculinity and femininity, which is the actual balance that's going on. So
Yes.
what we have to do a lot of time as black men, first as black men, we got to stop being afraid to speak up. Like I tell people, I don't move in silence. I'm gonna tell the white folks I don't fuck with you. I don't have a problem
Right.
with telling you that to your face. What they gonna do to you?
Yeah.
What are y'all afraid of? It's like if I
Mm-hmm.
speak ill, if I speak ill of white folks and this, they might take my job from me. They might mess with my education and this, that, and another. We have to, as men, we got to get to the front gate. The reason why our community, the reason why we see our women in the condition they're in, the reason why we see our economics in the condition they're in, our young black people or our kids are in the condition because black men are not at the front gate. We are not
That's right.
protecting our community. Go ahead, Rico. I want to take over. I'm gonna let you get in and stuff like that. Go
No,
ahead.
no, I brought y'all on to hear what you have to say. Y'all listen to me for 35, 45 minutes.
Oh,
But
okay.
what you're saying is correct. What y'all said was what you said is correct, man. And that's the page I'm on. I've always been on that page. And I've seen some of your lives and you're on that page as well. And it's not required that we all disagree exactly, but I think
Mm-hmm.
we all trying to get to the same place. We just my book is blue and yours is orange, but we all gonna say, hey man, what's up? How you doing? How you get here?
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. But we have to not divide over philosophical differences and
Right.
look around us and see exactly what's happening. I may not be able to express it the way a Tahiti coach will, but I'm expressing it in the way in which I see it and I feel it because I see it and I feel it directly. That's why I sound the way I sound. and I'll say that to anybody, you too.
Yeah,
We all express it the way we
right.
see it.
You do
It
right.
doesn't mean that we lying, and we don't care if your feelings get hurt because we saying it like this. We're not being extra militant and all that. That's just the reality, bro. We
We
have to
have to
say it, and you're right,
we have to understand in the black community, we infants when it comes to politics. See, the thing that we
man.
don't understand is this how politics works. You understand what I'm saying? Politics
Mm-hmm.
works this way. You must have money behind your vote. Here's the thing I
That's right.
always tell black folks like this here. Have you ever noticed when white politicians get ready to speak to the white community, they're at the Sierras Club, they're at the Kiwanis Club, they're at the
Mm-hmm.
Lions Club, they rent out a hall somewhere and get coffees and donuts and Sprites. But when they come
Mm-hmm.
talk to us Negroes, they in missionary Brown Baptist, they at Mount Zion Missionary Tabernacle
Exactly.
Church because
That's
they
right. Hold my
understand.
mule while I
Yeah, you
shout.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they understand. They know who
Yeah.
controls it. See, we here's the thing behind it. You know, we controlled by the pastor. See, all the pastor got to do. Look, people understand this. People, if y'all didn't know this, in a campaign, whenever you run, whether you, but we talking about black folk. If you're a black person running for a political office, you must have money in your war chest for the black church. Okay, you
Yes.
got to be able to go to these mega preachers that got large congregations, slide them about 5,000, slide some of them might not ask no more, but for about $1,500. And when you hand them that money, that Negro is gonna get up in that pulpit and say, "This is a good nigga. You know, vote for
Mm-hmm.
him. He's gonna do what he says he's gonna do." And you know what's gonna happen? Most of 90% of the congregation, they look to the pastor as Jesus. They ain't looking up. They ain't caring nothing about God because their God is the pastor. So if the pastor
Yeah.
tell them vote for this individual, they vote for him. And most of y'all don't know the politics. You don't know what his plan is or anything like that. And that's another thing that we're doing wrong in the black community. Why in the hell is we asking Joe Biden what his plan is for black America, the black male, the black female, the black child? Well, we need to be
Mm-hmm.
telling Joe Biden, white boy, this is what you finna do.
This
Here's
is
what
the
you, and
plan.
if you can't do it, if you
Yes.
can't do it, we ain't gonna vote for you. Same way with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You need a couple of us Negroes to stay in office. So understand, Donald Trump, if you don't do this, this is what we're going to do. But us black
Yeah.
folks, well, we need to say we got mad at Barack Obama. Well, y'all didn't have a real, in my opinion, you didn't have a real reason to get rid of Barack Obama because you know what, you niggas was crying tears when Barack Obama because we got a nigga in the White House, but you didn't take anything to the man saying nigga. You have black, whatever the case may be. You done been around enough of us, nigga. Here's what you
Yeah.
gonna do.
Right.
But y'all sat
That's
back,
right.
y'all were clapping hands. You put them up on the
Mm-hmm.
wall. Now you got Jesus, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King. Now you got Barack Obama up on the wall at Big Mama house.
Yeah.
That's our
Well,
mentality. We have to stop as black people. We got to start demanding what we want. You understand what I'm saying? If
that's
we
right.
want reparations, that's a part of the contract. Us Negroes, we got to stop being divided. If I ain't talking about reparations, and you talking about police brutality, you talking about police brutality. I ain't finna join you. We need a 10-point plan, just like Ice Cube said. This is what we want. We got 50,000. I'm keeping small number. We got 50,000,
Yeah.
$200,000 behind this. If you want this $200,000, all 10 of these things need to be done. If you open up your mouth and tell me, well, bruh, look, man, I'm only gonna be there maybe 4 years. I can do one or two. We do this. Fuck you. We go to the next individual. We want all 10 because the Latino community does it. The gay community
Yeah.
does it. The Jewish, when the Jewish and all this, when you go to CPAC, when you go to APAC,
Mhm.
APPAC, go over to talk to the Jews tell you what this is what you gonna do. And every damn
Exactly.
politician, black, white, Hispanic, or whatever, do what them Jews tell you, because you know what? There's money behind the poor Jew to the rich Jew. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we need to
Okay.
do it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go
All
ahead and get
right.
off, Rico, because I know you say you got people in
Okay.
line.
If they
All
want
right,
to, but I
brother.
appreciate you, Rob. And then still, don't forget to
All right.
call me, man. So we just chop it up. Be cool,
Okay,
bro.
brother.
Well, right on. So who's next? Let me hear what you got to say. Who's this? Okay, it's Robert again. Okay, gone. All right. Oops. All right, I'm ready for the next person. I'd like to hear what you have to say. If you're on and you want to share your thoughts on the Ice Cube and his contract with Black America, or Brittany Cooper, who's trying to tell Black women, don't give them no pussy if they don't vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So I want to hear what you have to say on this thing. I know we've seen all the interviews. Did y'all check out Dr. Claude Anderson on the recent October 15th visit to the Breakfast Club? He did an awesome job. I mean, he went in a little more than he did on the first time he was there. He really got down. And I appreciate when I can say this about Charlemagne. He allows him to come on and just spill his guts with all that truth and history. And of course, that little hater, Angela Lee, well, they would say that. You know, it's okay, but I say it. That's a feminist broad. She's disgusting. But, you know, let's get to the next person here. Let's see who this is. All right, Mary Max, let's see what you're talking about. Good. Let's hear it. Those of you who are on here, share. Fool me on the links when you get on the page. Mess with you, boy. Mary Max.
Hey,
What say ye, sister? What's up?
So I was listening. Robert brought up some key points, and I just want to add to that. You on fire tonight. You on fire. You telling the truth.
Let me say this real quick. Ezell Owens, thank you, brother. I just saw your cash app. I appreciate you, man. I don't know. Do you want the book, or is just for me? If you don't send an email address, that means just for me. But Ezell Owens, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mary Max.
So with right now we're at the point where, Black people, we've put ourselves in this particular situation where we get to choose the lesser of two evils again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's our fault. But with the Black church, all the Black people got to do in the Black church is tell the preacher, look, we don't want to have that conversation here. Let's move this conversation somewhere else. If the preacher does not do that, then remove that preacher and get somebody who is for the liberation of Black folks. See, we got to stop letting them tell us what we have to do. We are the majority in the Black church, not the preachers. Preachers are not the majority. They are the leaders. They're supposed to do what we ask them to do. So if this politician is coming to this preacher to say, hey, I want to talk to your people, and they're going to stand there like Andrew Yang, pretend like they're going to clap, sing the songs in the choir. Well, we need to tell the preacher, nah, we ain't going to have that. That's insulting to us. We're not going to do that today. This is the new way we're going to do things. Because, the church used to be the nucleus for everything that Black America had to do. Meaning that we had our meetings in the church. It was a sacred place. We did everything in the church. Now the church has kind of moved away from being a nucleus of our communities. And so people are kind of just out there doing their own things. This is why we have so many different factions going on in this country as far as Black people are concerned. This is why we can't get together on things, because we got so many factions going on. We can't have a one train thought on how we are supposed to manage our communities, because we got too many leaders and not enough Indians. So we got to stop that. Too many chiefs, right? I'm sorry, not enough followers. So we got to stop that. The second part is, when it comes to voting, Black people need to understand this. There were some of our people who died fighting for the right to vote, fighting for us to have certain freedoms, but they did not die for us to choose between evil versus evil, racist versus racist. I mean, a person who doesn't care for Black people, and I can't say that Donald Trump is a racist, because I've seen some of the things that he's done, but overall, as far as doing some of the things that he has on his agenda, I think that's about a conversation to have, because the man seems like he wants to work with people, but if you don't give him something to work on, he's going to do what the Republicans want him to do. But Joe Biden has had 47 years. Make no mistake about it, people. Joe Biden has had 47 years and in the office, a political office, to do something for Black people, and he didn't make that choice to do it. He
That's
has
right.
stood by, worked with the Sons of Confederacy, worked with KKK heads, Grand Wizards, Strom Thurmond, John Stennis,
Mhm.
Robert Byrd. You know,
That's
he's
right.
worked with these people and many more, many more. He called them
Yeah.
good people. These were his friends. So make no mistake about it, this man is the father of the industrial prison complex. That lie he got on TV and told the other night about he didn't mean for the crime bill to do what it's done. No, Mr. Old White Racist, you did mean that. You bragged about it on the Senate House floor. You said you
That's
didn't
right.
care if they didn't get rehab. You said my mother, my daughter, my sister, I want them protected. Y'all understand what you're about to get. You put yourself in this situation, and as my mama used to say when I was a kid, you touch the stove and it's hot, you're gonna get burned. Black folks, you're about to get burned for the next 4 years if you don't do right.
Right. Because it doesn't matter who's there, but if we continue the way we do politics, well, we got the person we want in, so we're gonna hope that we're gonna leave it to them to do the right thing. That's not how politics work. It doesn't matter if it's Trump or Biden. If we don't take it to them and demand publicly that what we want, it doesn't matter who it is. So to
And
me,
the
it's not
reason
a
I said they're
Biden or
gonna get
Trump. Yeah.
the reason I said they're gonna get
Right.
burned because if Trump wins, they're not gonna ask for anything.
And that's the
But if
sad
Biden
part about it.
wins,
But hopefully,
if
they ain't gonna
Biden
ask for
wins, they're
nothing
going
either.
to
They gonna hope.
assume that he's going to do something. So see that we're
It's
still
right
in that
there.
lackadaisical part. You know, we ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah, we just want somebody to know. I mean, and it's funny how when white folks start saying, well, he's a racist, he's a white supremacist. First of all, we should be suspect or suspicious when white people call other people racist. Y'all both benefiting from the same so-called white supremacist system. You're both are white. So you
You have
mean
to
because you're a
understand that
liberal
white
or
people
moderate,
know their worth,
they
Rico.
know that
You
privilege.
have to
They
understand
know
that.
that privilege. This shit is insane. I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. So I like,
So
come on, but we as a group, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll let somebody else come on in, but just understand white people know their
Oh,
worth. You haven't seen excuse me, anything yet. They're talking about record turnouts, but if you just look at the lines and see who's standing in line, you know they know their worth way more than we know ours.
yes. Oh, they ain't playing, and Roland Martin crying. I see all these people in line. They just, and so, because the assumption is all these people are Democrats. No, some of these people are Kanye's. Some of these people are other third parties. Some of them are Biden. Some people are Trump. He just, is it that bad? He said, man, you got black people in there. And man, if you don't get your behind off of TV, period. He just gets excited. But that's okay. Take the Black Authority to talk about his ass. So, but
Yeah, he
anyway,
gets
I
on my nerves.
digress.
He's gone overboard. He think he is all things black, and
Yeah,
everything should go through him. He's fighting. Okay, you're fighting for black media, but guess what, dude? Nobody appointed you to that position. You took up on
that's
that
right.
position because you got kicked off of at cable news. So
That's right.
fight. You know, we appreciate the voice, but don't come in acting like we asked you to have this conversation and then you put your viewpoint, your slant on what it is you think that we need. We didn't ask you for that. Again, like I said,
Yeah.
too many people speaking,
Yes.
okay? And they don't have the consensus. They're not speaking for the masses. They're speaking for the smaller version of us. Because the masses,
That's right.
they ain't down with Joe Biden. Because the masses, half
Yeah.
of them been in jail. When you got 2.6 million people in jail and over half of them are black men, nah, he ain't speaking for the masses. I promise you that.
Well, all I say is, man, I can't wait for November 3rd for all this shit to be over so we can all get back to normal and start apologizing to each other for all this ugliness that we've said to each other. But anyway, thank you, Mary Max.
Thank you.
And thank you for your thoughts and you taught us again as usual, girl.
My pleasure.
Right on. And let's next I'm waiting on the next person. Who is this? I want to talk to you. Who's the next person? Okay, Mary Max. She's already on there. We got her. The next person like to come on, and I want to hear your thoughts. The next person. So in the meantime, as I wait on the next person, remember I still have the book out. Again, thank you, Ezekiel Owens. The book is out, and I'm going to keep pushing it all through the pandemic because I think it's 40 pages worth reading. It's actually true. It's about me when I found out about my dad at 22 years old, and how life just changed for me. As well as other thing, I have other thoughts in the little short story, and it's only $10. Cash App, your boy, PayPal, Cash App, $ Black Man Mojo. And please send me an email address so I can email it back to you. Ramon Sinclair, is that you, bro? What's up? If you decide to, and I need 10 people, I need 10 folks to purchase the book tonight. So if I have one, I need 9 more people. I can replace them and say, still keep saying 10 more people. And I need y'all to share this live. Because I'm telling you, I want to give the book to my community first. I want to get it to us first. Yeah, Gavin, what the hell happened to Gavin? You're right. Where did Gavin go? I'm about to text him or something. Like, Gavin, where'd you go, bro? But maybe he'll come back and get to, I think he was waiting and then he left. So anybody else would like to come on? And thank you, Nancy. Nancy, get the book. So until someone else comes on, let me read what y'all been saying. Because damn, I got to start from the beginning. Londale Johnson, what's up if you're still here? Let me see. Kevin said he asked everybody to donate to his show as well. I did. Gavin Richard said Daniel Jack is still here. Nancy, get the book. You will definitely enjoy it. Thank you, Nancy Gibson. Nancy said put some music on. Okay. Let me do that. Hold on. Let me try to. So you'll Nancy said put some music on. I'm going to do that. Let me do that really quickly. Take a good time. Y'all want to hear my? I can sing it. When I was going to use the restroom, Kevin said, "Well, damn, it's gonna take him that long to use the restroom." Oh, sorry, Kevin. Sam Wilson, what's up, bro? Quinsanto Q Matthews, what's up? Welcome. Pearl Walker Dangalang, yeah, he said it. Kevin says when you had a pee break. Kevin Matthews said Roland Martin is a Texas A&M boy. That's where he learned that Uncle Tom shit from. That's right, Kevin. I'm with you on that. Let me get in here. Y'all know who. Let's see. Yeah, and so I'd like to hear someone else's thoughts. You hit that little button there to the right. I think it's green. Press it and come in. Let me hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say. Because I had my thoughts. I still have more. Mary Mack said the LGBT logic is flawed. Men are needed to contain the population. The Black family. Uh-oh. Nancy, I have it on. And y'all can get this from Emil Turner. Can y'all hear it? Yeah. Let's see. Shayna. Mary Max, Kevin, let's see. Charlemagne said, yes. Mary Max, maybe it's time for the Black congregation to tell the pastor to change his behavior. Let's see. Mary Max, let me see. Oh. Let's see. Girl, you speaking knowledge. Kevin Matthews said the church ain't shit no more. It's a business. It's just about making money for the church and the pastor. Wow, Kevin. Outside and no leadership there for the people outside of the church. I've always believed that. Emil Turner, you up in here? Yeah, Emil Turner. If you'd like to purchase it, it's I think it's www.bandcamp.emilturner.com. It's called Internal Strength. That's the name of the CD. Hey Molly, I'm glad you can make it, sweetheart. And guess what I have, Molly? Zelle. I have Zelle. I don't know how it works. I guess I'm supposed to hit I guess I'm supposed to put your name in, but give me a chance to test it tonight. If you'd like to come on and talk, Molly, I can bring you on. And whoever else would like to share their thoughts, we're talking about Ice Cube and his contract with Black America, and Brittany Cooper, or at Professor Crunk, C-R-U-N-K, on Twitter and Instagram and all that, who said that she thinks that, she implied or suggested in her own way that black women should go on a sex strike against black men if they don't vote for the Democratic ticket. And of course, I cussed all over the place about that. How dare you? Inbox you the info? Okay, I'll try to do that. I don't know how it works, so I don't know if there's a link to it or not. It just says Zelle. Mary Max said, that shirt you have on is tight. Thank you. I just old thing. I grabbed it out the closet, Mary Max, and just trying to work it out. Let's see. Okay, that's everybody. All of the DeAndre Wynn, what's up, brother? Welcome. And I'm taking thoughts for it. Now it's the time. I'm sorry. Let me get my words together. I'm taking comments for anybody like to come on live and share your thoughts about the recent Ice Cube. The Ice Cube comments is contract with Black America. Who'd like to talk to me? DeAndre, you want to come on in, bro? I can bring you in. If you want to talk about it, share your thoughts on it. And also this Brittany Cooper woman who's a professor at Rutgers University suggesting that black women go on a sex strike against black men if we don't do what they tell us to do and vote for them damn Democrats. That's what she said, if you've been on my page. And also I have a lot of links on here that you can donate, purchase the book, or just donate. The book is $10. It's called The Greatest, the Greatest Pain I've Ever Felt, Conversation with My Absent Biological Father Who Never Wanted to Be Found. If you cash out me, please send an email address so I can mail it to you. It's only $10. I'm looking for 10 people to purchase it. That's right. Well, just listen and let me entertain you, DeAndre. He said, I'm at work right now. Cool. Just listen, entertain me. Hear me later. So anybody else would like to come on and share your thoughts? And I was just kind of taken aback by that whole Roland Martin thing. And it's not just Roland Martin. It's just people in general have really, now it's been it hasn't been down the middle, but there are folks who are showing support for Ice Cube. And, but it's folks who also saying that I knew it. Yeah, I knew he was a little sellout. He's a clown. I mean, where all these words come from? Clown, sellout, what else? Bootlick, shoe booty, all that kind of shit. All these racist terms that came from antebellum South and pre-slavery. I mean, slavery and antebellum South. Sambo, buckwheat, and bootlick, and that's what they call it. Anybody black who dare says I'm not voting Democratic or voting Biden. Even if you were black, you said I'm not voting Biden, they automatically, well, you must be voting for Trump then. And so the fuck if somebody was. So what? What you gonna do about it? Because after this election, November 3rd, there's a lot of us gonna have to do a lot of apologizing. I've already blocked about 5 people already. Well, I thought I knew. And if I block your ass on here, after you talk too crazy, well, you ain't got to worry about me in the public either. So don't try, hey man, I'll just Facebook. No, I'm gone. No, because you don't have to disagree like that. It's okay for us to disagree and have a different of opinion and different perspective, but the way people are disagreeing, they're almost like writing you off. I'm like, damn. Just because we think differently politically, that's what's up. But anyway, yeah, shoe booty. That's some D.L. Hughley shit here in Allen. Mary Mack says, I want to encourage black women to support the movement for black men to grow and have their voices heard. Black men are becoming extinct. Well, it's extreme, I guess, but there's an attack on black masculinity, though. We have had black men murdered every day this year by another black man or by the cops. We have to help change that narrative. Mary Mack said, I've unfriended about 57 of them. Yeah, but yeah, unfriended, you being kind of kind. You being kind to him, Mary Mack. I block motherfuckers, meaning I don't ever want to see you on my status again. In my Tavis Smiley voice. Again. So, Kevin said, how about us putting on a dick strike too to play that game? Well, you can. Kevin, if you want to. I guess if you want to, that can be done. Well, it's already, I think for some of us who are afraid of the COVIDs, we are already doing a dick strike, and I don't want to catch the COVIDs, even though I've been in the Walmart and Kroger, and I've seen some folks who will be perfect candidates for some COVID cuties. A little something that I could just snack on until this damn pandemic ends. But I like, oh my gosh, I don't know. She's pretty. She got body for days, but she might have that COVID. And I ain't trying to. Oh God, I'm telling you, I have to do extra crunches and push-ups when I come out of Walmart and Kroger. Man, it's still warm outside. They still wearing their summer clothes. Oh Lord. Mary Mack said, Kevin, that's not necessary. But yeah, no, it was silly, and but you know what? That woman is still going strong. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. She's still doing her thing. And so I'm looking for the next person who'd like to come on and share his or her thoughts on the whole Ice Cube contract with Black America. I want to hear what you have to say. And you don't worry about me. I'm just here listening. I want to hear your thoughts. It can be different than what we're talking about. I don't mind. In any party affiliation, I don't care. I just want to hear what you have to say. Because we all should have a vehicle or platform we all get to express ourselves without any judgment and any of that kind of stuff. And you're at the right place, believe it or not. You're at the right place where you can express yourself as you like. Because I'm here for it. That's why I am the opinionist. Rico the Opinionist is my YouTube channel. For those of you on my YouTube channel, I want you to like, share, and subscribe, or subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel. I think I'm up to like 55 subscribers now. That's nice. I'm growing. By this time next year, I might have 150. Yeah, it's a slow crawl, but I'm gonna get up to like those other folks, get 100,000 folks, and I'll be able to quit whatever job I'm working, but shit, just killing the game. Because you get 100,000 subscribers, man. And you get those commercials. Man, these people are making a killing and come up with some cool stuff to share. I may talk about a lot of mental health. Well, I just keep it fresh and do a variety of topics. Mary Mack said this damn cancel culture is narcissistic behavior. It's kind of bullying because the thing is they're canceling the wrong people. So look around, and we shouldn't allow people to be canceled. Now they're talking about is Ice Cube canceled. Hell, Ice Cube ain't canceled. When Friday After Next come back on, or last Friday come back, and he got Chris Tucker and all them in it, it's going to be a hit. He's probably waiting until the pandemic is over so people can run back into the movie theaters. But did y'all hear that Eddie Murphy's Coming to America movie was just purchased for $125 million by Amazon? So it's going to be shown on Amazon on December 25th, something like that. So I'm telling y'all, this pandemic has really changed the game. A lot of us are going to be doing a whole lot of things via live stream, via streaming on television, computers. That's what the pandemic is opening up the future. A lot of us probably won't see each other in person anymore because we'll be doing this. And then we'll also be getting paid. And that's the goal. How do I get paid for this? Zoom is becoming big, Go Meeting, all these things that they were doing on the Jetsons, we're going to be doing in real life. And I don't want to get to a place where I don't see people in person because now they're ordering food and everything else online. So if you're not paying attention, y'all, our future is right before us. The futuristic, the computer age, the just press and things come out. Rita Shaw, how are you? We're talking about Ice Cube's contract with Black America. And we're talking about Brittany Cooper, professor at Rutgers University. Yeah, and she's suggesting that Black women withhold sex or go on a sex strike from Black men if we don't vote for Kamala Harris and vote for Biden. This shit is weird. You can't tell me who to vote for, lady. And Coochie don't make me do all that. All Coochie does is put me to sleep if she got that tight ass punani. You hear me? No, it don't make me, okay, I do it. All right, oh my God. Because, there's a variety of women on the planet that we can go to. If American Black women say, we ain't getting y'all no pussy, that's okay. That Asian girl will, that Hispanic, that biracial chick will, that chick from Africa, be it Ethiopia, the Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, she'll give me some. Gavin, what's up, bro? What are your thoughts, Gavin? Let me get you on live, bro. Come on in. Gavin, because I'm accepting anybody who'd like to ask me anything, or I want to hear your thoughts. So press that little button there, that green one, so you can come on in and let me hear what you have to say. Let me hear your thoughts live, my man. So I'm looking for, I think it's green right down there for anybody who'd like to come on, and I want to hear your thoughts about what's going on. And so, what else? Ice Cube, and we're talking about, let's see, Ice Cube, Brittany, and no, I didn't. And Mary Max, I didn't watch the video of the lady that Kamala Harris had locked up. Did anybody see the video or the interview? Oh, it's blue. It's blue now, DeAndre? I didn't know. I thought it was red. But you see it though. It's down there, right there, where somebody can press and come on in. I want to hear their thoughts. Don't be shy, y'all. Come on in. I got a few minutes. There's quite a few of us in here. And for those of you who are new coming in, please share this live. Come on, everybody. This shit is epic. They don't need to miss it. Come on in. And y'all fool with me on that Cash App too. I got the Cash App and the PayPal. Black Man Mojo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gavin, come on in. Yeah. Hit me on that Cash App. Black Man Mojo. Rico Rivers on the Gerald said it's green. What's up, Gerald Green? Welcome, brother. Mine's blue, then it just changed to green. Okay. Tap. Yeah. That wasn't Henry said, yeah. It's the truth, man. I prefer tap over WAP any day. Cause I've been in some WAP and it's like it's almost like I need on a life jacket. Cause it get all wetty and Gavin, I didn't need all that from you, bro. Come on, I'm in bed, man, and shirtless. Gavin, point the damn Gavin. You can point the camera at the wall when you talk. You don't have to point it at yourself. Gavin, that's anybody else who said, ooh, my hair ain't right, or I'm not dressed right. Point the damn camera at the wall or at a lamp when you come on. All I need is your voice. I don't have to see you. And so whoever, just come on in, y'all, with that green button right there. And yeah, I'd rather have that tap because I've been in some wet, like I said, I've been in some WAP. And sometimes some of the ladies get really excited by your presence, fellas. And all of a sudden you start hearing, don't go chasing waterfalls. You stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. It gets that watery down. And all of a sudden, it's like you're literally doing like a backstroke. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And so I don't like that. So I try not to be so charming, or whoever I slept with, but sometimes, this Aquarius side comes out and I get extra, romantic. And so she can't help but get into don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. And so she can't help it. But I'd rather for her to be that tap. Cause that's the thing that when she has that tap, she can get you to pay phone bill, light bill, water bill. Hell, some of that rent too, if not all. But some guys like that split splash, taking a bath. There's some of them like that split splash. I'm not a huge fan of it because it wets up everything. It does. You have wet all on your thighs and your stomach and shit. She's all wet and what we call nature's juice or nature's moisture. And it can be kind of a messy deal. That's why I don't allow food in the bedroom. You folks are talking about some whipped cream and all that shit. No, that makes it messy. And so I don't want to, just get in there and pull her and claw on the back, slap to the face, and all of that. We ain't got to do all that extra, with the food and shit. That makes it messy. I don't want the sex to smell like, turkey meatloaf in the goddamn bedroom. So I just wanted to, we're trying to tell them, man, Aquarius is man with the shit. And so we have a lot of love to give. Here, my dear, you know what I mean? We are so intellectual. So when we get a chance to bring what's in our minds out into fruition, it's almost get into some biting and clawing and almost pulling, stretching, and a lot of dirty talk. Not dry dirty talk. I mean, not dry tap. There's some moisture there. Tony Davis said dry tap isn't cool though. No, it's like sticking your ding ding in some sandpaper. It's a rough ride. But no, we're talking about no wet. Yeah, you needed moisture. No, but we're assuming tight and moist. We don't need that just wet and watery. Wet and wild. Because when it get extra wet, you ain't touching nothing. You just in there trying to just swim. You just poking water. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to keep it PG, even though it's Sunday night and trying to keep it PG. But yeah, if it's that's rightly moistened, where you can still, you get in there and you're touching walls, you're touching everything else. But if it get too wet, you just nothing. It's just wet all around you. Just like you take a dive into the deep end of the pool. Ain't nothing around you. Can't grab the walls of the pool or nothing. Yeah, Molly, I know you need that natural lube. That's why my conversation in your left ear or my rubbing on your arm or down your back or just come around your waist, that creates that natural lube. Amen. So again, I'm who'd like to be next to have the conversation about the Ice Cube thing. I'm sorry, the Ice Cube contract with Black America. Who's for it? Who's against it? Who's in the middle? I'd like to hear your thoughts on it because I gave my thoughts. You have to go back and replay this. I gave my thoughts on the Ice Cube thing. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you have to say on the Ice Cube thing because there's a lot of things said about it. And on election day, I hope you all vote your conscience, vote what you want, and I need us to stop talking crazy to each other. And don't side eye because you got Black folks who may not be Democrats. They might be independents. They may be Republicans or independent conservatives like I am. I'm an independent, but I'm conservative. Not the conservative that people think. I'm a conservative, not like the right-wing Christian right conservative. I am, Mr. Donaldson, how are you, bro? I am the conservative like our great-grandparents were. How they build and they created and they worked and they made a way and they had high standards and expectations of behavior. That's the conservatism I'm talking about. And that's conservatism I think we need to get back to. That's conservatism I think that Black men need to get back on board because this liberal behavior has got us all out here just wilding out. We're not paying attention to the business. It's so bad that you got Black men worried about somebody's damn personality. I, for one, am not going to vote for personality. I'm going to vote on policy. That's when I go out to vote before this. I may do it early vote. I may wait till November 3rd. I'm doing a day of electricity. Just be out there with everybody. I may just get it over with and watch everybody else do their thing. And then just, y'all come on, count the votes. Let's get this stuff over with. So we can just stop this agony because people are losing their daggone minds. We have a pandemic going on. We should be helping each other, not becoming divided based on political differences because, again, it doesn't matter who wins or who gets elected. If you don't take your agenda to the mayor, the city council person, the school board representative, the governor, the senator, the congressman, and the president, it won't matter. How your vote won't matter and if you don't go and follow up with a demand or demand ahead of time and make them put something in writing. That's what this thing's about, and we have to keep that in mind. It's not about my massa is better than your massa. Your massa is racist. My massa ain't racist. No, that's, oh my God, it sounds like children. And I look at some other websites and stuff. I don't see Caucasian people going in and like this, and I don't hear nothing from Asians. I don't hear a thing from them. Asians too busy killing the STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They're too busy running their businesses, mainly in our neighborhoods. They're too busy getting that bread to be worrying about this. You Korean, I'm Japanese. You Republican, I'm Democrat. No, they don't give a shit. We're all Asian. We're all gonna get this bread. We're gonna get this money. That's what they're doing. And you don't hear nothing about Asians talking. Hell, Asians don't hardly vote. And have you heard either candidate talk about we need to go out there and get the Asian vote? Because they know Asians don't vote barely at 3%. But somehow they still own damn near too many of the businesses. And their kids are the doctors. When you go to the doctor, the Asian or from India, Pakistan, immigrants. Now, when I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago in Dallas, it makes me nervous when I go there and all I see is white doctors. And then if it's not white, somebody with a long ass name from Pakistan or India. I said, where are the black people at? Why don't we have black folks? Where are the black nurses? You know, where they at? Now, where are the black doctors and black nurses and black physical therapists? Where are they in these hospitals? Yeah, they're at the front there, registering you in, but when you get to the back, we're not there. And that's the stuff that we have to do. We say we want black doctors, but we don't send our children to medical school. And we got a son, we put a football and a basketball in his hand instead of a medical book or a law book. And then we send him to law school, you give him instructions. You're going to study the law. So you can come back and make sure the law works for your people. We're not supposed to just send children off to school without instructions. See, I don't know. I've never been in an Asian home, but the Nigerians will tell you in a minute, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a lawyer or an engineer. And when you get done with those majors, no studying and get your degree, come back and build where you live. We have not had that happen when we send our children off to college. They go and build elsewhere. But they live elsewhere, then they talk about how bad the hood is. But did you major in engineering, goddammit? I know you learned something, how you can revitalize, rebuild, dig up, and test the soil, chemical engineer. Henry said, because they know money is more powerful than votes. Oh. Mary Mack said, Ice Cube just called out Sheila Jackson Lee on HR 40. He says it lacks teeth. He tweeted her saying, I have been trying to contact you. See? They don't want that smoke. That whole, you remember Mary Max recently back in, I guess, in early summer, when they had that weird ass, fake ass, I guess, hearing on the possibility of looking at an HR4, looking into, all it was trash. It was just trash. They weren't even serious except for that one sister. They should have had Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Umar Johnson on there. See, Ice Cube, we need to be trying to contact, whoever Ice Cube try to contact, we need to be sending them an email as well and tweet as well. How come you ain't answering? We should all say, how come y'all not answering Ice Cube's phone call? He been trying to call y'all Democrats. He been trying to call you. How come y'all ain't picking up? How come you not responding to his tweets, his emails, his Instagram messages? Marcy, they sure don't want that smoke. They don't. They playing games. And that damn Roland Barton gonna talk about some. Have you contacted the Congressional Black Caucus? Who the fuck are they? Let me tell y'all something about that Ice Cube thing. Ice Cube does not need to contact any groups. He does not need to connect with all these groups of black folks who Alicia Garza, black chick with high yellow blonde ass hair, a nose ring and a bull ring in her goddamn nose, married to a trans dyke lesbian white woman. Ice Cube has enough celebrity that he doesn't have to. Ice Cube has enough celebrity where he can go into those rooms, get a couple of his boys who are kind of well abreast on that. He go in there and take care of that. And Ice Cube don't take no damn Van Jones because he one of them Negroes I'm talking about. If any one of them Negroes be on CNN sitting next to Don Lemon, they are not for black people. Y'all know who they are. They don't need to go nowhere near them. They talk all that shit on white man's platform. But long as they talk shit about Trump. Ain't that amazing? They can't say shit about Biden, but they can call Trump all kinds of idiots and stupids and racist, but it's interesting. They can't say shit about Biden. And that dude, man, terrible, terrible, terrible old bastard. He was a terrible young bastard. This is racist and elitist. And there's this video, I'm gonna put it on my page, that chronicles all of his shit that he said. It's a 14-minute video, but it's worth listening to. He's such an old fool now. It's just ridiculous. And they really trying to push him so they can get the so-called first woman president. Democrat, those of you who are Democrats, share the word. Whoa. Mary Mack said, Cube, oh, okay, Cube just tweeted the finger to D.L. Hughley. Good. And D.L. Hughley don't want that smoke. Because somebody said he won't say it in his face. Who said that? Somebody wrote in here said he won't say it to his face. Yeah. Let's see what. Oh shit. Hello. Hello. Oh. Damn. What I do? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm keep fucking. I be touching shit. Ah. Wait a minute. Okay. Whew. All right. Who's this question here? Let's see. Molly, so you think it's going to be a civil war if Trump don't win? Molly, I do not think it's going to be a civil war. What's going to happen is you're going to have black folks get each other with Trump. Ramon, sorry, Ramon, because he did. I was trying to remember that. He said they wrote that they won't say that to Ice Cube's face. That's right, Ramon Sinclair, you're correct. Molly, no, I don't think that it's going to be a civil war if Trump doesn't win. I don't think so at all. But see, the civil war going to come if Trump messes around and wins. Negroes going to be fighting other blacks. It's your fault. You know how he won the first time and black people blame blacks who didn't vote and blacks who voted for Trump? Y'all the reason. Y'all the reason our race is crumbling. Y'all the reason for single motherhood. Y'all the reason for the gangs. Y'all the reason for all the drug dealing. Y'all the reason for redlining in our community by the Democrats. Y'all that's gonna be the civil war, and that's the civil war that needs to happen between blacks. White folks ain't studying this shit. They might have their little fussy and all that. There's no civil war going on. There's a lot of white folks who don't want to be involved in that bullshit. That's just those few groups of fools. It ain't gonna be no all-out civil war. Cause the civil war nobody wins. And black people, we gonna take some. If there were a civil war, it's gonna be somebody's, goddamn it. But then they gonna call out the weaponry they own, like rockets and tanks. But that's okay. We're gonna take some motherfuckers out though. But nah, it's gonna be black on black anger if Trump wins. Shit, let me see, blacks are already killing each other. It's Gerald Green, right, bro? Let me see who this is. Molly. Okay. Hello, my friend. Come on in here, girl. And everybody else, share the live. Mess with me on the Cash App, $ Black Man Mojo. Hey, Molly.
What's up, Rico? You feel I'm in the bed, Rico.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just need your voice.
It's all good. But Rico, I think it's gonna be some type of something if he wins.
If who wins?
If Trump wins.
All you gonna see is celebrations. No, for those who are Trump supporters. That's all. Just celebrations. Why would they want?
I don't know, Rico.
Why would they want?
My spirit is telling me it's gonna be something going on, Rico.
If something happens, that means it's what's called CIA or FBI operatives. Just like Antifa. Let's say when the protests were going on, those Asian businesses were putting those bricks out there for people to grab, and that Antifa cop was busting out windows. See, operatives are going to come in and kick it off. But regular people ain't going to be involved in that. It's going to be those operatives, just like in all these protests. Those people tearing up shit, spraying Black Lives Matter on shit, and busting out windows and looting. The operatives. That's what's going to happen. But regular folks, we're going to be in the house. And the mass of us going to be in the house watching the bullshit on TV.
I know. Well, I just kind of like, because I'm going to actually early vote Tuesday. I'm going Tuesday because we could do the drive-through. So I'm gonna drive through
Okay.
with my little card and I'm gonna do my little thing. But I just feel like, yeah,
I think you went out. Go ahead.
I said either party ain't really about shit, but I mean, but the racism in this country now with Trump has just risen to the all-time high.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so in the workplace. Because let me tell you what another teacher, what our ADA clerk told one of the teachers. She went in because we have to do our attendance a certain way for virtual and for face to face. And so one of the teachers asked a question, just a simple question, and she has tattoos on her. She a young teacher. She tatted up. And she
Hmm.
made the comment, like she felt so free to make the comment in front of us because we were waiting, because there's a lot of changes. And she said, "You're just acting ghetto." And she's a white woman. I couldn't believe she
Uh-huh.
said that. Like it's like they freely, like she couldn't have dared told me that shit because I would have checked her ass real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did the girl check her?
No, the teacher, she didn't say nothing. She just went and reported it to our principal, but nothing even happened.
Well, good.
You know what I'm saying? But they feel too freely to say little shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's mechanisms in place. They would, if they feel free like that, like she did, go report the bitch, and get some folks fired. See, and the people can feel how they want to, but you put the mechanism, the systems on their ass, then they're gonna get right back in check, get right back in line.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, because look, Karen's been showing out. But you start socking them motherfuckers, they say, well, I'm gonna turn into a Doris and mind my own goddamn business.
yeah,
You got to sock them bitches, yeah. So
yeah,
that's all it is. It's just a few folks making it think like it's mass of them. And white people as a group do think a particular way.
yeah. They
But what
do.
they do is they let me tell you something. Like Cat Williams said when Trump was running last time. They get in line, but they all look straight ahead like Sylvester used to have the Tweety bird in his mouth, but you still see the feathers.
Uh-huh.
No, that's how they do when they in line. They don't say shit. They just go in there and do their thing.
Yeah, they they
And but
they
we have to
they
go ahead.
getting bold with it, Rico. They getting bold with it.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And guess what?
They know what black folk to fuck with.
To
Because let me
say it
tell you
too.
something, because
Exactly.
my big tall ass, because she know I don't really care for her anyway, our ADA clerk, because I already know she racist, because she already put on her Facebook page, Trump, Pence,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, they was shocked. And I was like, how the hell you gonna be shocked behind that? And she sat up there and told one of the teachers, you acting ghetto. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I told the other teacher, I said, if you don't go report her ass, I'm gonna go report her ass because she can't get away
Yes.
with that shit. Cause she
That's
know
right.
better.
And I
Cause
hope.
what if I say you acting like a damn redneck today? I would have been
Yeah.
rolled up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have got my black
Mm-hmm.
ass rolled up with the quickness, rolled up and suspended. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shit, I know how they do, but they done got a little too comfortable out here. But you know what? All this is to me, and me and Ernest was talking about this. All this is to me, the way the people are acting now, really, because see, the racism, yeah, it always has been around. Don't get me wrong, it has always been around. But now people are coming out, they're coming out
Good.
like it's a natural feeling, and they just coming out saying anything. And I believe that is stemmed from Obama being in office for 8 years. I really
Mm-hmm.
do believe it. And then and I know you talked about, and I wanted to tell you this the last time, and I know you talked about um Obama didn't do nothing for the black folk, which he didn't. He really didn't do nothing. He did the bare minimum. But you know why? Because you got these white folk in Congress that wouldn't let him do nothing. And if he would have did an executive order, somebody would have did an executive hit to have his ass up out of there.
But wait a minute
I,
now.
I, I mean, I
For the
mean,
first,
we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree.
but let me give you
I'm
a
just
side so
saying,
you
we
can
go.
disagree or not first.
You
Let me give you the side so you can agree to disagree first.
okay? Well,
So,
go hit me with the one shot. Hit me with the one shot. Hit me with
how
the
you
one
doing, yeah,
shot.
Jones? Sir Jay Boogie, what's up, man? Look, the first 2 years, it was a Democratic House
Okay.
of his presidency.
Okay.
and then after then it was kind of evenly split. It wasn't
Okay.
always like that. And I hear people say that. I said, wait a minute, that man there for 8 years. And 8 years wasn't always a majority Democratic. It's always been majority Democratic. It wasn't, and it was over Republican. Now the Senate has always been, for the most part, major or mainly, you know, Republican. But the House has always been mainly Democrat. And at one point, it was so close during his presidency. There was a close Democrat-Republican balanced Senate. Oh, let me tell you so. Obama could have done whatever he wanted to for Black folks, but we coddled that biracial guy. We gave him all these passes, but he had no problem with whenever it came to LGBT, Latinos, immigrants, white women. He had no problem with that.
But you know what too though, Rico? They would have killed somebody would have tried, they would have killed him.
Nobody would have tried because let me tell you something. He didn't come in there to be a Black president. He used Black as a prop and a promotion to get the Black vote. The Democrats need the Black vote.
You think so?
Yes. Yes, the Democrats need the Black votes. Republicans don't need the Black vote because this country is about 68 to 71% white, or at least 66% white. Republican candidates don't need Black votes. Democrats do. So they got those others. They got a lot of white folks, but their Black vote is what carries the Black politicians over. I'm sorry, the Democratic politicians over. And so Obama was a symbol. And we fell for it because we act like we don't know what Black is. Black is a Black mother and a Black father. You can't be Black with no white mom and no Black daddy. And we just threw all our information out the window. It's weird. You can't have no Asian mom and no Black dad and talk about they brown. Darius, what's up? Speaking of brown, Darius, what's up, bro?
Rico,
I said we just act like we did. Oh, go ahead.
Rico, I love you, Rico. But you know what, Rico? But I'm just saying, Rico, like, because I'm all about fair. To me, it's no such thing as a Republican or a Democrat. It's about being fair to the people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
all I want the candidates to do is be fair with the people, man. Because you got to be fair. Be fair with the rich folk. Be fair with the middle class folk, and be fair with the poor folk. Because we all make up this country, and we all need each other to survive.
That's right. However, there's very precious what you said, but you know that's not reality. It's a business. We live under capitalism.
No, it's not reality, but it can become reality.
Well, maybe your great-great-granddaughter and great-grandson might experience that.
Yeah, I hope so. Because you know, and I was just telling one of my friends tonight. I was just telling them because you know, I don't know if you ever seen my daughter before, but my daughter is really, she looks biracial. And I'd be scared for her because, you know, I get it all the time when people ask me. I just got it the other day when we were at Nothing But Bun Cake. And the lady was just kind of like, you know, the lady was like, she was really, really nice. But I could tell, like, she kept looking at me. And then she kept looking at Mila. She kept looking at me. Mama. Yeah, she kept looking. And then she was like, oh, her eyes are so pretty. You know, she just started making little gestures. And then I bent down to her as I was paying for our bun cakes. And I said, she's not biracial. She's black. She's mixed with black and black. And then I just walked out the store. Because I knew, because that's how I get it out. And I'd be so, you know, and I'd be like, I can't.
Well, why are you worried?
I'm worried because I know that a lot of white people don't like mixed breed children. They don't like that. They don't.
Well, how about this?
They don't. They look upon the children different. They do. And
they look upon them differently. But let me tell you something. Let me share something with you.
Break it down.
Because I'm certainly not trying to minimize or even get into a mother's concern about her child. I just want to share this. under racism, white supremacy, under even on the plantation, when the plantation owners' children were allowed to live, those high yellow folks who started, they sent to Howard University mixed. Biracial people have a higher standing in this society. Anyway, your daughter's going to be fine. It's the darker people who get the looks and the stares, not only by white folks, here about us. If we're too dark, that motherfucker there like she trying to steal something.
Yeah,
she
but she get it all the time, Rico. I'm telling you, Rico.
Well, they look at her out of curiosity. What is she? That's not an insult or attack. See,
I've had
Caucasian
motherfuckers
people
that ask me, Rico, did I adopt my daughter? I had motherfuckers that ask me. I said, I got a damn bikini cut, 16 hours of motherfucking labor.
But don't,
you know what I'm saying?
But you know who used to have that story? The girl who used to be on with Shame, the woman used to be on One Life on CBS CBS soap opera with Shemar Moore was on there. They were a couple on there, but she was older than him. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know you talking about
that lady. She had a daughter that I think had blonde hair. And they used to ask her, "So is that are you babysitting her?" You know, that lady said, "No, this is my daughter." And the thing is, we have those of you have children who almost can go under the guide of ambiguous. Don't be offended and don't be worried. Matter of fact, a few more doors are going to be open for your daughter if she continues, if she acts like a lady, very feminine and demure. More doors will be open to her, not just by white folks, but black people, because you know we love them lighter and brighter. That's even, and she got hazel eyes too. She got green eyes,
green eyes.
Yeah, green eyes. And so she's going to be pretty much, if she continues, if she's behaves as a young lady, don't take on that black girl. I'm black. Don't do that. Just tell her to be sweet and demure and be herself. Doors are going to open up, not only because of who she is in her character, but how she looks. That's the reality I live in.
But she don't like it when people ask her if she's biracial. She doesn't like that, and we've talked about it. And
but tell her don't do that.
Yeah, but we've talked about it, but she doesn't like when people ask her that. Because even when I started dating Ernest asked me too. He was like, is your ex-husband really her daddy? And I said, yeah, motherfucker, 99.99. Yeah, she looked just like her daddy. But when he met her dad. Then he said, oh yeah, she's a combination of both of us, but people just look at the skin color. Cause I'm not dark, I'm caramel color.
Yeah, because you might got a light-skinned grandmama, a light-skinned auntie somewhere, a light-skinned
uncle. My side of the family, it came from my side of the family because my great-great-grandmother looks just like Mila. And I don't know if you see my mom. My mom is like bright like that too, but she doesn't have the eye color. But it's just all kind of mixtures in the family because my daughter is actually out of all the great grands on both sides, she's the lightest.
Okay.
The lightest,
and she'll be fine.
She the only one that got this. But I be scared, Rico, because people be asking all the fucking time.
Well, and that's you live in Houston, you know that's damn near the land of the light skinned South.
They be asking all the time, and I just be looking like, why you want to ask this question?
Well, people they be staring, so at least they ask instead of staring like stalkers.
Well, some of them be staring too, but they see my big tall black ass. Some of them they just keep it moving because they don't know what's gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying? I'm big old black bitch. They don't know what's gonna pop out.
Well, train her not. I know, but train her not to get into the so-called black female stereotype or trope. Have her but is she in high school or is she a young adult?
No, she graduate in May, Rico. She gonna be out.
High school?
Yeah, I'm having empty nest.
Okay, so what I'm asking is now I don't know, but she probably went to a really blend high school, but I know light-skinned girls.
All white and Asian.
Okay, so she didn't have that problem, but she had gone to a mixed high school with some black girl there. Did she get into any fights in her high school, junior high school, and that?
Nah,
See, if she had gone to school with black kids, your
No,
daughter would
and
come
she
home with
wanted to go.
scratches on her face.
She wanted to go to school, to the black school. She wanted to go to Marshall High School, and I said, "Hell no, you're not going to Marshall High School." I said, "You
Because
going
she
right
gonna have
over there with the
scratches
white
on her
folks."
face.
She went right on
Yeah,
with the white folks. That's why I want her to
yeah,
go, because you know what? I don't have no problems. Her teachers are accurate. They send emails
yeah,
in a timely manner. I
yeah.
haven't had any problems with Fort Bend ISD since she been going there since what, third grade. I had no problems. And you know, she doesn't like it because she knows, she see all the other, you know, like Marsh and High Tower and all them, you know, they got the girls, you know, the get it girl, you know, they ding, you
Yeah,
know, they say she
yeah.
ain't experienced none of that.
Well, send her to Grambling, send her to
Yeah, but she
Hampton,
go to
Southern.
HBCU, then she experienced
Yeah,
all that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now she
Yeah.
don't want to go to
So
Grambling.
where's she going?
Prairie View. She don't want to go to Grambling. She said Grambling too slow.
Okay, well, cool.
But I
Well,
told her I didn't
cool.
give a
Because
damn where she go, as long as she got a 4-year degree.
yeah, but Prairie View got a lot of money here. He's their top recruiter. They got close to 10,000 students. They get, and they're about to yeah, they doing a damn thing at Prairie View. A lot of
Yeah,
new
I
buildings
heard.
have
I
gone up.
heard.
So, yeah,
She loves
so
Prairie View
good for
too.
her.
Yeah, she loves Prairie View.
Mm,
But that's all I want. I ain't want. I don't want to talk
okay,
to last. Somebody else might want to chime in, because I'm gonna get ready to take my ass to bed. This time for
okay.
because we getting older, Rico. I can't just spring up out
Yeah.
the bed like I used to. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, I move a little slower as well.
Yes, yes,
That's,
yes.
so thank you, sweetheart. It's all,
Especially when it's them cold nights and you know you wake up in the morning like the people that in them cold mornings. It's hard to get up. The
yeah,
bed just be calling. It just be calling your name. It be calling.
yeah, holding you down,
Yeah.
chokehold with them covers.
All right, Rico, but you know I love watching your show, man. I'm so glad you back doing, man. You need to do it back during the week, man, and by 9 o'clock, man. I miss it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to work it in.
Yeah, work it in.
I
Get
appreciate you.
that Zelle going so I can see you some little. See you
I got a
some.
Zelle.
I know, but
I
send me
got a
the info
Zelle.
so I can send you a little
I don't.
change.
I don't know how to do it. I just have Zelle. So I said I think I'm supposed to
Do
send
email.
requests from you.
Yeah, you can do an email or your phone number.
So what I do? So
I'm
what
gonna
I
send
do?
you my
Request.
email.
Put your,
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
okay.
inbox you out there. Yeah, I'm gonna inbox you out there. I ain't
All
gonna
right.
say it over
And
there.
then what I do? Email you and then
Yeah,
sit down.
and then we'll do that, and I can just drop you some money right there on the app, and be boom, you get it real quick.
Well, I appreciate you, sweetie.
Yes, yes, you know, cause Rico, I got love for you, Rico. I got love for you, Rico.
Same here.
I
You know, we
always
go
had
back
love
there.
for you, Rico. You know, me and Ernest was talking about that because he was like, man, you know, back then, and I'm telling you the honest truth. Ernest just said, he said back then, Rico was showing us what fighting for our rights were back at Grambling, because he was talking about the incident with the cafeteria.
Oh yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
I had forgot about that. And he was like, yeah, you know, Rico was one reason why they changed the food and a lot of the shit that we would get. And we was just talking about that. I promise you, I wish I could bring him on, but he ain't gonna come on the camera. You know, Ernest shy. Now
Well, you know that, and to be fair,
yeah. Maybe
I'm sorry, to be fair, there was a concerted effort. Nehemiah Smith, Angela
yeah.
Davis, Raleigh Gray. It was a unity committee. It's a lot of us that did it, but yeah.
Yeah, but you were like, because he even remember with the newsletters that you did, and then he was like, I think it's another thing that you did about something else for the university you were fighting for. I forgot, because he was breaking it down to me. I was like, I ain't even know you know Rico like that. And he was like, yeah, you know, Rico was down with the New York folk. He was down with the New York folk. I said, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to ask him when I go on live
I love those
again.
cats I love those cats from New York. They brought culture and flavor to the university. You hear me?
Yes, flavor in your ear.
Love those.
Yes,
They did
yes.
all 5 boroughs. I love those New York folks.
Yes, he
They were all,
Queens in the house.
mm,
Queens. You know, he represent Queens.
all
Strong.
5 boroughs. Even
Yeah,
Brooklyn. I'm saying
yeah.
Buffalo and Staten Island was up in that thing.
Yes,
So it was
yes. He represent Queens
yeah.
to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Me, son. Yeah.
But you know what? He don't even talk like that. We be
Good for
together.
him.
He's not like, he's a New Yorker, but he's not like a New Yorker like that. Now he might say them joints, like, Miley, you gonna cook them joints
Yeah.
with me? You gonna cook it? Yo, you gonna cook them joints? And I'd be like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cook them joints.
Yes. Exactly.
All
Right
right,
on.
Rico, I love you, Rico. You stay up and stay positive and stay black and stay up, man. I love your show, man. So we want to see it
Thank
flourish, man. I want to see it flourish for real.
My YouTube channel is Rico the Opinionist, so go and
I
subscribe.
am. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on there tonight because I be on YouTube every night before I go to bed. I'll be on YouTube. So Rico is
Okay.
called Rico the what?
The Opinionist, OPINIONIST, or opinion with IST on the end. Rico
Okay,
the
I'm
Opinion.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight because I go on Instagram and YouTube. But YouTube, I go every
I'm
night.
Instagram too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell Ernest to
Rico the
subscribe
Opinionist.
too, cause he be on YouTube too, cause he like to watch the old rap videos. Yeah, he like to watch the old rap videos from MTV Raps. So
For
yeah.
sure.
All right, Rico. Peace out.
Bro, sweetheart.
All right.
Peace out. Ezel, send me an email address, brother. Hey, what's up? Ezel, always thank you. Molly and Ezel, send me if you're watching, brother, send me an email address. Thank you for that cash out, brother. Send me an email address to my messenger so I can send you that. Send you your book, the copy of the book. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that was awesome. So I have anybody else, and I was talking about the Ice Cube thing, the Ice Cube contract with America, as well as Brittany Cooper, professor at Rutgers University, who suggested that black women go on a sex strike against black men if they don't vote the Democratic ticket this election season. And I'm saying, ladies, if y'all ever want to put something up like that going on, don't let Brittany Cooper be the face of the strike. Because we not only we're gonna strike, we're gonna be looking let y'all have that coochie if she's the face of the strike. Y'all understand? Because she is not. Now, find some chick that look like Megan Good to threaten to give us no coochie. Megan Good, Kelly Rowland, that little cute little dark chick by the name of Ryan Destiny from that show Star. Some a little cutie. Somebody who looks like Chili. Give us somebody like, you know what? Who shouldn't strike back me? Not at all, Sir Jay. That damn Brittany Cooper is awful. And her Instagram and her Twitter is Professor_Crunk. So if y'all want to say, lady, cut it out. Let's see who this is. Kevin Matthews. What's up, my man? Let's hear it. Let's do this. My man, I want to hear your thoughts. What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah, you came on pretty strong tonight, man. So I'm enjoying this here. And Molly, just my girl Molly, she's something.
Yeah,
She has. I think her daughter goes over there to Dallas, so she's over there with the Indians and the white kids and everything else too. So no, she don't want to send them march or nothing like that. So, but PV would be a good spot for her. So it'll be good.
HBCU.
Man, I always think about these politicians. Like I've been telling you, man, we just don't have no strong leaders. Like you say, when it comes down to the church and all the stuff like that, I think politicians nowadays, they're just for show. They want to be seen, but don't want to make that extra step or be put in that fire, like you were saying, in that fire. These people don't want to mess with Cube. They don't want to hear what Cube got to say because they mean they're going to have to step out of their spot. Like you're saying, like Roland. I know Roland, but the thing about it is, like I said, he with the A&M. He ain't trying to burn them bridges at A&M because where he came from. So not only did he have to deal with us, he had to go back and deal with those white folks at A&M. I'm sure he still got backing from them. So you don't want to burn those bridges. So, but like I said, I think basically all these like Sheila Jackson Lee and all them stuff like that, if they don't have an audience or to be somewhere to be seen or someone to say I was there, they don't want to be part of it. They're not doing anything extra or going out their way or put themselves on the spot. I don't think they want to do that these days. So leadership is like you always telling me, we don't have to have leaders to do anything, but
Yeah.
It's not like it was back in the '60s when we had people that stood up and like Malcolm and all those people like that. We had people to fight with us and we followed them. But nowadays it's not like that. It's something we're gonna have to do for ourselves. And like you talking about the
Yes.
Asians here, like you said, talking about Texas. Like I said, them Asians don't give a damn if we vote or who president. It doesn't
Oh
matter
no,
to them.
they don't
You
give a
know,
shit.
they got their
Not at
own
all.
banks, they got their own shit. They just about they got their like their own Chinatown, their own Asian city. You go over there in Bel Air, they got their own stores, their own grocery stores, their own banks. They don't need shit from us. And we go over there
Yes.
shopping. When I want me some fucking seafood, I'm going to woo wah wah woo and get my shit from them because they got the best seafood and shit, you know. We don't have that in
Yeah.
our neighborhood, so that's how that is. But man, I don't know, man. This shit's so crazy, man. This election year and
What is
voting.
happening? We're trying to get to November 3rd in one piece,
Yeah,
so we can
you
get to
know,
what it appears to be.
Molly with the drive-by, get out and go to City Hall. Take you about 10 minutes to go to City Hall. It's going pretty fast. So you gotta do a drive-by, girl. And I'm
Molly trying to
encouraging
avoid
people.
that COVID.
Yeah, but I'm telling Molly, I'm encouraging her because I think she out here where I'm at. We all in Fort Bend. But I've been talking to people. I'm like, well, who in the hell you voted for? You know, they basically worrying about Biden or Trump. I'm like, no, they're not the only ones on the ticket because we right now voting for mayors, city Congress, state representatives. And I'm asking about this railroad commission people. And they be like, well, Kev, we got 3 people running for Missouri City mayor. And I'm like, one is an Indian. I ain't never even heard of this guy, but they're starting to run Stafford, Texas. And they are big on that side of town. Now they're trying to move into Missouri City. So we still got 3 people running for mayor here. And we had one in the last 2 years. She's been in office, but I hadn't seen her do anything. So, but I'm trying to encourage people, we'll still have to vote for all these other people who's supposed to be representing us, but you know nothing about them. So, I'm kind of like you. I'm like an independent. Like my ticket say Democrat. My card comes in the mail say Democrat. But they got some Democrat motherfuckers I'm not going to vote for just because they're Democrats because they haven't done shit for the school system. They haven't done nothing in my neighborhood. So basically, I try to do all the research I can. So if I have to vote for Republicans, because I know he's bringing computer systems to the school. He's doing all this other kind of stuff. And they got some, and like we was talking about it once before, all the things bad about the independent and what's the other group, the green.
Yeah, Libertarian Green Party. Yeah.
Green, they're on the ticket also, but we don't hear anything about them. And it's hard to find research on these people. Now I know that there are good people out there, but you don't hear the information you need to hear about them. Because I'm looking at the ticket, I'm like, now there's 4 of them on here, Democrat, Republican. They got these other 2 guys. I haven't seen anything or heard anything about them. So
They don't have the money, man. They need to have money.
Yeah, before you just run out here and hit that button, straight Democrat or straight Republican. I'm encouraging people, please just look at the people who we running. This is more about just that damn president, the presidents we vote. Like I say, like I've been telling you, I don't think neither party's worth the fuck myself, So everybody say, well, I'm just voting for the better evil, the lesser evil. I'm like, well, that's fucked up
We
too.
got to mature from that, man. Yeah, we got to mature from that.
Right. So I'm like, okay, but still, you need to get all your local people, all your local officials, who's running for sheriff, the division, like I said, city council, district A, district B, what they bringing to your schools. Now we got one cat that's supposed to be trying to do a lot. But the only thing I say about Missouri City, mayor, they re-elect them every 2 years. And you're making promises that's like ridiculous. Ain't too much shit you can do in 2 years. Because some of the stuff you saying you're going to do, you can't do that shit in 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
But be realistic what you can do and be honest with the people what you trying to do and stop telling people, well, I'm going to save the world in 2 years because we know that ain't going to happen.
Not at all. All them disagreeables.
Right. So I'm just telling people, hey, but before you go, just hit them buttons. Cause I'm watching people when I walked in there to vote, they were walking there like, Toot. I'm like, God damn, they push one button. I can see what they, boop, straight Democrat, straight walked out. I asked one guy, I said, man, he said, man, I voted straight Democrat. I said, but damn, dude, did you vote for? Oh man, I forgot all about the mayor. God damn, how you forget about the mayor?
God damn. See, that's right there, that mentality right there that
I
everyone
said,
is banking
I
on, that
said,
we don't pay attention to the local.
right. I said, dude, did you look at the tolls? They had the national parks. We got two things on the agenda was about the toll roads being paid for because we part of the toll roads are run by Harris County. We're in Fort Bend, but we've been paying them
Yeah.
back. So they want to put this other tax form in there to be able to pay the balance off, and that's coming out of our taxes. Plus, they have another one about the parks, recreation parks affiliated, bringing more funds for the parks to bring community stuff for the parks. I'm like, we got to vote on all that stuff too, and people just overlook that shit because it's separate from the regular vote. So they walk in there, go straight ticket, hitting the button, and walk out there, put and slide, and going about the business. When I asked a couple, like I said, man, what you think about the park and state rep, about the parks and the tolls, city tolls, and for as District B, this and that. They're like, man, and the Railroad Commission, who you think we should have voted for that, And like, man, they didn't even know that was even on the ticket. They thought when they punching straight Democrat or whatever, that was the lick. But no, I said, the dude told me, I said, man, who you voted for mayor? I'm just curious. And like, man, we had that for the mayor. I said, man, you didn't even know. It wasn't even part of the vote. I'm like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just hoping you can tell people, look, when you're voting, pay attention to who you're voting for, what you're voting for,
Yeah.
who you're voting for, and something about them, But
Yes.
man,
Okay.
I'm just talking, man, because I had to get on here and
Yeah,
say something. But man,
I appreciate you, man.
Man, you're doing a damn good job, bro. And I'm just wishing that there's some kind of way we could fund your underground radio station, underground TV,
It's
and
called,
something
it's
that we can,
called the Cash App, brother. It's called the Cash App.
Yeah,
That's how
I
you
do what I
can.
can do with that. I hit you up
Yeah,
when I can.
I know
And
it. I know about saying how we do that,
so, hey, the
and I'm
G
selling the
family,
book.
I'm representing the G tonight, so as usual. So hey, but yeah,
That's
man, I'm
for
gonna have
sure.
to. I ain't gonna hog this, but I just had to say something, and I just you're doing a damn good job, man. And I don't care what people say, and people disagree or don't agree. We all got an opinion, just like you say. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
It's up to us to listen, at least listen to it and figure out for yourself or make you think. At least open up your eyes. It might not be something that people like, well, damn, I didn't realize that until he mentioned something, and then after that's a lesson learned behind some of the stuff you be telling us. Because like I said, a lot of times I was like, well, damn, Rico, damn, hold on, let me go get my book and pull out some shit and get this Google this shit. What is he talking about? So
You
yeah,
just
so yeah,
understanding.
right. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing you doing your thing, man, and I love it, bro. So I'm at work. I said, if he's gonna fuck around and get me fired, I'm gonna see how much he gonna help me out once I lose my job, because I'm sneaking around here and hiding behind walls and sneaking in the office and going to the change room, listening to you at night when my ass supposed to be working.
Well, let me help you right now, brother. Get back to work, Kevin. Get back
No,
to
I'm
work.
off
And I
tonight. I'm
appreciate
good.
you, man.
I'm good. I'm out here. Look, I'm out here on the
Okay.
patio. I'm at home tonight, so I'm good. So,
Okay, right
but
on.
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you long though, but man, keep up the good work. Love you, my brother. Stay
Love you
cool.
too, man.
Stay you. Don't change. Don't let nobody change you. And Molly go to
Well,
bed, so I know she might be still listening though. But yeah.
she's still on there. Thank you, Kev. You know you my dude, man.
All right, man. I'll let you later.
Appreciate you, bro. Peace. Thank you. It was Kev, Jay Boogie, Sir Jay Boogie doing the damn thing. Each one teach one. Let's see who else. Kevin Matthews, I got Kevin. Okay. Oh. Who else is next? I'd like to hear your thoughts. So, until anybody else would like to come on, let me read some of these comments. So Jay Boogie said the right complexion would get you the right connection. That is true. Molly said about Brittany Cooper, she ain't really gonna get some black dick now. I don't think she's really getting that first. Have you seen Brittany Cooper? Robert Lee says some women still believe if they don't give a man some coochie, she can control them. And that you ain't lying, Robert. It's some people. I call them husbands. And shout out to all the husbands on tonight. I appreciate y'all keeping the family thing alive. I'm gonna get there one day if someone asks me to marry them. But anyway,
Or ask, ask to marry me. Politicking. Gerald Green. Henry says she doesn't respect herself by letting herself get that big. Ooh. Tiffany Sugar, hey girl, welcome. And Tasha Turner, man, come on. I'm just gonna take a minute. To my friend Tasha Turner from way back. What's up, girl? Molly says size don't matter. Punani is Punani. Sir Jay Booker said a gang of black people in Malcolm X's day weren't on board with him either. You're right. A lot of black folks weren't. They was hating on that dude. See, when you go too far and go and just dig too deep, that scares a lot of us. Because we can't see it. Like, I don't know if I want to say that. You know, mothers get to clutching pearls. And yeah, dudes too. Clutching pearls. I don't know if I want to go there. He might have said too much. What he say that black men they do for self and black people they do for self. Well, I ain't gonna lose my job. And we're not asking anybody to lose their jobs. We're just asking, can you work part-time for your people and won't nobody looking like they used to do during the days of the Underground Railroad? Damn. Kevin Molly said she ain't did a mother-loving thing, whoever that lady was y'all talking about. Robert said we are more show and are not on the level of assassination today. That's right. Yeah, no, they know who to assassinate. Jay Booker said Negroes got mad at Malcolm for his chickens come home to roost statement concerning JFK's assassination. That is true too. When Dr. King stopped talking about social integration and start talking about economics and talking about poor people and the wealth gap, what Ice Cube was talking about, they wanted him to be the Negro preacher and talk about getting people to the church and try to get them to heaven. Don't worry about trying to get them to the banks to get no money. And when Dr. King from 66 to 68 started talking, changed his direction and started talking about where's our check? Y'all give white farmers very low interest loans to mechanize their farms, but black folks are denied bank loans every day. Where's our check? When he started talking like that, it was time for him to go. Even the black preachers ran off from him. See, they don't mind us talking about sex and being divided about black men and black women and all. They don't mind that. But we start talking about us coming together and demand economics. That's when everybody like CNN, MSNBC, Fox, ABC, CBS, that's when they all pay attention. Then they all grab their in-house fence guarders or guardians of the white supremacist gate. They go and get the black version of them and put them out there. So what do you think about Ice Cube said? What do you think about Ice Cube said? So far, nobody's come out and hate him except for the paid ones like Roland Martin and Down Low Hughley. Son of a bitch. But see, Paul Washington, what's up, my man? That damn D.L. Hughley hated on Omarosa, an actual black woman who was in the White House trying to be a boss for HBCUs, called all kinds of mammies and race traitors, but then Kamala harlot. Well, you know, they hating on the black woman. We're trying to get a black woman. I said, wait a minute. That was an actual black woman, DL. You called all kinds of mammies and race traitors because who she worked for. But then you're going to turn around for this mixed chick? And no offense to my mixed babies and my mixed women. It's not a slant or a disparagement against you, how you were born. I'm just talking about the Negro politics when it comes to colorism. Come on, somebody. So Jay Boogie said each one teach one. Electoral college would choose the next president like they did last time, like they've always done. Sir Jay Boogie's The Spook Who Sat by the Door is a book and a movie, and we don't have those spooks who sitting by the door anymore. They all try to get in the door. They shut the door behind. Wait a minute, I'm only black. I just want to be the only black in this room. Thank you. And Wayne Bradley, what's up, my man? Malcolm X was golden. His life experiences taught him about life. Reflecting on his father's influences on him made him a better man. Mary Mack says Dr. King had to learn his value. In the beginning, no, we want you to just talk about integration. We want to talk to you about nonviolence and getting people in there to, don't start no mess now. Don't talk about being yourself and take care of yourself. You got that militant Malcolm X talking about that, them old Black Panthers talking about doing for self and black power. We trying to socially integrate to be next and to get in the bedroom with white man. Sir J. Booker said, DL is a walking, talking media soundbite. You are correct. He goes with the flow on the liberal and democratic side. And it's not liberal versus conservative. It's about black people becoming aware and awakened to the bullshit. That's all. But DL gives that Jew he works for props for everything, for anything. I guess he's a good Jew. Oh, what Mary Mack said. All right, so I want to hear the next person. Who else would like to come on? And before you come on, fool with me on the Cash App and the PayPal, $ Black Man Mojo. If you decide to buy the book, I have only one person who's bought the book. I need 10 more people to purchase the book. It's only $10. Cash App me at Black Man Mojo, $ Black Man Mojo. Please send me an email address should you decide to get it, or you just want to send your support. It can be any amount. I don't mind. I have PayPal on here. I have Zelle. I have Cash App, $ Black Man Mojo. PayPal is Rico Rivers, and Zelle, Molly will teach me how to work that. But so I have options there, and I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. I want to hear more of what you think about the Ice Cube's contract with Black America. And shout out to Tavis Smiley, and also Randall Robinson, who wrote The Debt, What America Owes to Blacks. Who has that book? I have it on my shelf. Then he wrote the other one, What Blacks Owe to Each Other. Did I buy that book? I know I have The Debt. I'm gonna have to go back and read that book, or read it. Then I'm gonna have to go and get Tavis Smiley's The Contract with America, and then thank you, Sir Jay Booker. That's right. So Jay, did you read the book, bro? If so, let me know what you think about it. Or I call the book. It's just I look at it as a short story, just 40 pages of a actual chapter that's from my manuscript from years ago, like 98, 99 when I wrote that, and this chapter was so long, so I took it out and made it. Oh, I'm sorry, Henry. What did you say? He said, read my previous comment, Rico. Let's see, Henry. Oh, Henry Allen said King was assassinated when he opposed the Vietnam War, and when he spoke about economic protests via not paying taxes. When you mess that white man's money, boy, that's when he said, okay, wait a minute now. You Negroes talking about independence. That's right. But yeah, and the chapter was so long, that's why I took it out. And this has something to do with an issue that's even plaguing America, but specifically Black folks. Jacqueline Harris, hey, good, you chocolate glass of honey. How you doing, Jacqueline Harris? What's up? See, I was watching Charlie's Angels this week on Cozy TV, and Jacqueline Smith was one of the angels. You know, the dark hair one. Oh, she was cute too. But hey, Jacqueline Harris. Hey, good. But yeah, it was a long chapter. So this is something that's going on, fatherlessness, and I'm just letting y'all know how it impacted me when I found out. Thank you, Sir J Boogie. Thank you, brother, for that. He said, keep shining your light. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And so, yeah, it was the longest chapter. And so I'm still pushing this. I'm gonna be pushing this short story all over. I've emailed it to people, Black Start. I've emailed it to some blogs. Maybe they'll read it and they'll call me out the blue and say, hey, man, let's talk about this. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's a story that is worth being read and shared and talked about. And we need to talk about it more and try to bring it into it or make a dent in it, because it's become too casual for us to, for people to just have a kid without a father, for ladies to have children without a father. And that goes into the whole government assistance stuff. I think if they took away the Section 8, the food stamps, the welfare, and the free child care, take all that out, no government taxpayer funded, get rid of those things, I think the fatherlessness stuff it'll be a dent. And also, if they equalize the child support system. See, when women love to say it's 50-50, well, she ain't have it by herself. She ain't do it by herself. Well, if the court say, okay, if you believe that it's 50-50, well, you pay $500, ma'am, and sir, you pay $500. I guarantee you, it's going to slow down. Man, birth control pills, foams, gels, shots, IUDs, condoms, all that shit gonna leave, don't empty the shelves. But see, they got that safety net where they don't have to be responsible for providing a dad for Black children. because white daddy told them, Allah, LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, said, oh no, sister, you don't need no man in the house. No shit. We're gonna make a movie called Claudine. She got about 13 kids, not a man in sight. They're gonna create what's called the blue pill simp. They try to date her because she's so pretty, but she got all these damn kids. He gonna come in and rescue her. That needs to stop, because it's a real psychological impact when sons and daughters don't grow up with their dads. At least, let's say if you had your baby at 18, you got pregnant by your prom date at 18, and you decide to keep it. At least when you turn 24, 25, or 23, let me see, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. By the time the child gets 5 or 6 years old, you get remarried. You marry a man and get that child a replacement daddy, not multiple baby daddies. That's the problem we're having. So I know people go have them, but at least, young lady, tell your daughters and granddaughters this is what I'm about to say to y'all, because a lot of us are over 40, and the baby making machine for these ladies on here should be already shut down about 10 years ago. But at least say, hey, find them, get married and have a decent man so he can have a decent stepdaddy. But we got women that's leaving these children, this fatherlessness, and got these old weird ass, goofy ass, effeminate boys, and little angry, tough ass, hard deep throat ass girls with weave and makeup on. That's the problem right there. If you're a woman, these young ladies, if you know you can't find a father for your child, just get your tubes tied, baby, and have all the sex you want to, and wait till you get grown and get some sense, then untie them and you find out you get a husband. That don't make any sense. That's why that book is written, so I can share, my experience. So, I was doing this fine. My mother never mentioned him, so I didn't even know I didn't even have a bio dad, because she never mentioned. I knew I didn't have a dad, what I'm saying, but she never mentioned him. She never said anything, any of that stuff. She didn't badmouth, because you have to mention them to badmouth them, right? I found out by accident. My auntie spilled the beans and that. But I never, in my mind, I never had a dad. But she had married somebody, but he wasn't shit. And so I never looked at him as my dad. Even though they told this your dad, lied and said, the whole family lied and said it was my dad. It wasn't no damn well. When I was little, I looked at this dude. I said, we cannot be related. Because when I met my biological father, I realized I had more of his personality, more of him than whoever this cat was. And I guess, the names that I called my bio dad, I said, what an arrogant, snide, stuck-up, condescending sarcastic son of a bitch. Well, I guess those personality traits went into me, because even as a 6, 7, 12, 14, 15-year-old, I would look at this guy and look at him up and down like, I can't be related to that. And I'm a little kid saying this shit. My mama said, you always said that, because I knew it wasn't a connection. This motherfucker, him, we can't be related. So when my aunt freed me, or at least let her know, I said, I was both relieved, and then I was saddened at the same time. And I said, whew, good, I'm not related to that son of a bitch. But anyway, anybody else like to come on? Let me hear your thoughts. Because you just told me I got 15% of my damn battery. So anybody else like to come on? I'd like to hear your thoughts. This little button right here, I think it's green. Anybody else like to share their thoughts on the Ice Cube situation? I'd like to hear it. It'll be my last 2 or 3 conversations before I call it a night, because I know folks got to get up, those who went back, and I think I have a snack. I think I'll cut up an apple, something like that. So again, I thank you, everybody, for coming on. Those who would like to come on, I got a couple of seconds, maybe a minute. If you'd like to come on, I'd like to talk to you. If not, thank y'all so much, because it's been a minute since I did this. I thank all of you who came on and listened and stuck with me all this time, because I started at 8:08. It's 3 minutes to 11, so almost about 3 hours, and I had a blast with all of it. And I can go on another hour, but I see a lot of you like, hey, I've talked enough. So thank you so much. Until next time, I'm gonna keep checking in with these lives here and there. I know when I vote, I'm going to make a video and put it on all my pages. After I walk out of the booth, I'm gonna do a video and say, hey, I vote. Like other people been putting pictures up. I'm gonna have my I voted sticker up on and probably have on a particular T-shirt. Uh, and y'all know, do my spiel about voting and all of that. So, but anyway, thank y'all so much. It was good seeing those of you who I hadn't heard from in a while, and you came on tonight. My people, Molly, Mary Max, Sir J Boogie, Jacqueline, everybody. I can go since naming out Henry Allen. Everybody, thank y'all so much for participating in this. And I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Even when I'm out, go to the Facebook page tonight or tomorrow and hit me on one of those apps. I appreciate your support in advance. Y'all be cool. We'll talk again in the future. Peace.